1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You are now rocking with the best. We Love Hip Hop is on the air. Let's get it popping. Let's get everybody in here, man. Let's see what's popping over here. 1 2 1 2. What 1 2 1 2. Big salute to everybody who's popping up on all different platforms. We are live and we got a couple of different things going on over here today, man. Make sure to hit that like button. We are live right now and we are vertical and horizontal in this. All right. Big salute. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, as well as Kick, as well as Twitch, as well as X, aka Twitter. Big salute to everybody who's popping up over here on my phone, on Instagram. We got a long list of topics to get to today. Maybe not a long list, but a good list of topics to get to. Drake responds to the whole T.I. peeing allegations. Okay, and we done went viral in this bitch. All right, so we'll definitely go over that, all of the different posts and everything that's surrounding this whole lore. Top 5 picks another L to 6ix9ine. This just in right before I went live, so we definitely got to cover that as well. Plaga updates. We got updates on the Plaga case. We're gonna go into that and get all of the ins and outs that's going on with that. Rory from the Rory and A.W.O.L podcast has been under a lot of stress as well. We're gonna get into the whole racial tensions that has been going on with him. Also, we're gonna do some music checks and see what's going on with a few different artists. Big salute to Ghetto Concept, who's dropping some new music. And also Sad Boy exposes some streamers. Okay, so we definitely have to get into that as well. The missing Black boys, we're going to address that. I know there's been a few different streams where I haven't gotten to the missing Ontario Black boys. We'll definitely address that as well as far as our civic duties. A big raid that happened in the Brampton home. I also want to get into that and the whole soft on crime thing that's going on over here in our country. And Ford takes down the speed cameras. So we might be out there speeding right now. I'm not suggesting it, but I'm just saying it's happening. All right. Gather around, all the people on Instagram, tap in. We Love Hip Hop Network on YouTube. Let's go. Gang, what are y'all saying, man? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Hold on, let me put the comments on the screen. Who's in the building? Who's in the building? I seen Down to Earth in the building from early. I see you, brother. Salute. Shiesty is Bud in the building. Member, Young Money in the building. Big salute, Young Money. Big Quackish in the building. That's my homie Quackish, my brother from another mother from back in the day-o. Big salute to Carol in the building. Jason LP in the building. Greasy stepping in the building. Let me know what y'all are watching on also, because good evening, Tasha Latina, who is also popping up. We got James Bliss 123 popping up over there from Kick. Big salute. Yo, I got 2 lives running. Yeah. There's 2 going on here. So if you want to pop up and watch us vertically now, you can do that. You can watch us horizontally. I feel like there should be a few pauses in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got y'all, man. Right? But yeah, I just feel that, we should maybe try to do this horizontal thing. Hopefully, are you guys seeing 2 on the screen? Let me see what y'all seeing on the screen over here. All right? Because if not, then I'll just cut this shit the hell off. Big salute to B3 on the beat. Let's see what it looked like. Okay, yeah, there's 2 of them that are popping up. So you can watch one that is a horizontal screen, right there that I got popped on the screen. Boom. And you could also watch the horizontal version. You know what I'm saying? We're out here, man. Big salute to StreamYard. He's stepping the game up. But, no more long talking. Shiesty's Buzz said it pops up under the live section. Okay. We testing some things out, man. No more long talking, though. Big salute to B3 on the beat right there. We got a lot of stuff to get into, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Just putting this live together has been a mission because I know there's a lot of news stories that are going on. Let me center myself over here a little bit more. I know there's a lot of news stories that are going on over here in the scene, but as somebody who has experience in going viral, I ain't trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but as somebody who's gone viral before, it's like, it's mind consuming. It's like, holy shit, bro. Every time you open your phone, something else is popping up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been a wild day, to say the least. Okay. Let's pop up a couple of ads here first, and then we can get into what we got to get into. Listen to this episode sponsor Exotic Hot Pots with great strains and merch and delivery all across the GTA. You can hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot CA, or subscribe to their Telegram at Exotic Hot Pot. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Salute to the sponsors. Cheer! Now, let me know also what I just ran that ad there. You guys hear anything different with the audios? Because I'm hearing I heard like two of them running at the same time, but I also have two different screens running here. So let me see. Hide your preview of your vertical broadcast. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's run another ad, and then we can get into our shit.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Road ready, ready for the road.
Road ready, ready for the road. Make me feel like a rock singer right there. But listen, gang. Like I said, it's been a wild day. Before we even get into the first topic, which we'll definitely get into the first topic being the Drake comments and all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. 1 second. Yo, brother. I'm live, you know. I don't know what you want to say too much.
Oh, you're on live right now?
I'm live, brother. We're you know, the audience is building up right now as we speak, fam.
Can I say 2 words?
Talk to them, bro. We got top 5 on the line, man.
Can I say 2 words before I go?
Yeah, man. Let the people know what go on, brother.
The 2 best words of a Friday evening. Fuck cunt.
Oh, damn, bro. Damn, bro. I thought he was gonna say something constructive. Anyhow, yeah, we're definitely gonna get into the whole top 5 versus 6ix9ine stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would have expected him to say fuck 6ix9ine, but so be it. Listen, before we get into anything, okay, I want to salute to everybody who's tapped in and watched the first rapper or Canadian or rapper from Canada to create OVO and make a diss song. Okay, R.I.P. to Mr. Q. The documentary's actually running up. I ain't gonna lie, I spazzed out a little bit as far as when I first seen the viewership on day one. On day one, you know, for people who know YouTube and upload YouTube videos and shit, it was like a 9 out of 10. And I was like, God damn, bro. And, you know, I had my little spaz out. I said, okay, all I'm going to do. Hold on. I got like cat hairs on my face and shit. My bad. Pause. Actually, no pause. I was like, all y'all want to see is murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. I went crazy. I ain't going to lie. But lo and behold, people did pull up and watch the video. And one thing I did like about the people that did pull up to watch the video, big salute to Macmillan, who I'd interviewed as part of the research for this piece, right? But and that's one of his children, right? That's one of his sons, his son that was born over here in Canada. But other family members were popping up in the chat or in the comment section saying, yo, this is my dad. I got to find out from interviewing him that he had 3 other children through a marriage before he moved to Canada. So I got to actually see some of 2 out of the 3 of the kids have jumped into the comment section of that video right there. So stuff like that actually warms my cold, dark heart. So you know what? I ain't only gonna do murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. We're gonna keep on doing these historical documentaries and stuff like that. Even though, as you can see right here, as I pull up the playlist here, there's a vast difference. Like this is just a clip, so I'm not even gonna count this. But as far as documentaries and what people are more inclined to tap into, big salute to Belly. This documentary did amazing, 55,000 views. Toronto rapper facing the death penalty, 16,000 views. The rise and bloody fall of Toronto drill. And this is with no Google ads or anything on any of these. This is all organic. You know what I mean? Organic. Yeah, the rise and bloody fall of Toronto drill, 20,000 views. And in this one right here, even though it's young, it's still 6 days old. So let's run this up. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Mr. Q. Let's get this to
The younger ones,
like
Drake.
10K to start. You know what I'm saying?
Actually. But whenever they could get booked into the studio, they would go and put down some music. We were down to, you know, the maybe last few cents, trying to decide what was of most importance, and like really scrambling for a few cents. And George Lewis comes to the house. We lived in a flat.
Mm-hmm.
George knocks on the room that would have been the living room.
Hold on. Chat. Gang, what are y'all saying? What's up with the format? Are you guys only seeing the one format? Because there's multiple options. From what I'm seeing on the front end of my YouTube, there's a couple of options that you can use for the live. You can tap into one and get the vertical screen, and you can tap into another one and get the horizontal screen. If not, I'm gonna fix that right now. 1 second. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm watching one right now on one side that's a horizontal one. And on the other, you can click both. Okay, y'all good with that? Let me know. Because I can switch that shit in a second. Before we even continue anything. Okay, yeah, y'all can see that, right? There's more options. You don't only have the one option to click on the vertical one. You can click on either the vertical one or the horizontal one. Woo! I thought I was gonna have to cut that feature off. I was like, that's a fire ass feature. Don't let me cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because later on I could be able to download this horizontal one just to give you guys some little inside baseball, and for the YouTubers out there too who might want to invest in StreamYard, send a bag. I'm gonna download the vertical one later on, and I can use that for social media, different TikTok and Instagram and all them type of thing. There is it. Sorry, just getting a little nerdy on y'all.
Had it been set up like it was a duplex.
Yeah.
With our bedroom, we used that for the bedroom. So George, so as not to disturb the people that lived upstairs, would knock on our bedroom window. And at that time in the morning, to have somebody knock on your window is pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And George came with, "Come on, you want to go in the studio, Jay? Want to make some money right now?"
Socialize and drinks, nice people, and dress friendly and everything.
So yeah, like I said, hold on, let me bring my screen back here. My bad, gang. Let me bring it back over here. Like I said, run it up. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can find the comments here from his kids. All right. Somebody said over here, I'm only watching because Friday crashed out about this hard work he did on this. Yeah. Shit, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't got no shame in my game. I'll crash out, bro. Y'all heard me crash out for less. Right here. So cool. Jay was my dad. This piece was well done. Okay, salute to Frankie Grenier 7301. And then there was somebody else who had jumped into the comments at one point, but I'm not gonna belabor you guys with that stuff over here. Let's get to the fuckery. Let's get to the news. Starting with this whole this Drake comment. I I gotta say salute to DJ Czar. I was outside. We doing the podcast. We doing our goddamn thing. I was having a good old glaze-a-thon pause. And then this nigga try to pop my balloon like, oh, Drake ain't the biggest, baddest gangster. What the fuck you talking about Friday? And the shit went viral. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what it could be that just moves the needle. You know what I'm saying? Mans do a lot of podcasting. We do twice a week. We out here doing our damn thing. And let me just pull up the post here. You just never know what can happen that could just make a nigga make the whole team go viral. 1 second. Let me just see this before I go to this, because I just seen something that just bothered me. What's this? We Love Hip Hop Canada. What the hell is this? What is this? This is not my page, fam. You guys gotta stop the disgusting violations, bro. Holy shit, man. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you little niggas later. What you got up here, man? Bundog. Who else is in here? Who's this nigga? Like, oh, man. Listen, man. Okay. All right. Stay focused, Ricky. Stay focused. So this is what happened. We had a conversation, and yeah, this is the conversation.
Yeah, and it's not like he was like down bad or like got caught slipping or whatever.
Nah, Drake's always fended the things though.
Yo,
once the finger comes out, pause, it's serious.
Fam, gotta keep in mind also, last thing on this, because I don't want to make this a super long topic. The man take no L's, eh? On road, they take no L's.
Oh my god, you're glazing.
I'm just speaking facts, bro. I'm just speaking facts. Can I put my glasses back on?
No, I'm not saying they take L's on road, but just the way you're like, they never take L's.
Nah,
it's the OVO goons.
So you hear about a 1-2 mans, yo, these guys rushed us, they got the better of us, this man took our chain.
Remember what happened last time in Chilla? Good thing man wasn't putting out phones.
Good thing man wasn't putting out
phones. Yo, they pulled out the phone, you see what happened.
Bro, these guys are always on a winning end of. Yo, Juicy Hamburger, yo, thank you, man. That's not a glaze, fam. I'm just going off of what I'm just seeing on the. I'm not even going off of behind the scenes. A little bit of behind the scenes. I ain't gonna lie. I have had some confirmations behind the scenes that these niggas take no L's. To be honest, they kind of sound like bullies. And I'm not talking about in Canada. Like, Canada's easy work. Mans them want to work with these guys, even though they've had their share of issues over here in Canada too. Okay, RIPs and all types of shit. So it's not like mans are invincible. All I was saying is that in America, these guys, like Nori say, be monkey footing around over there, just having their way with people, bro. Like beating the shit out of guys. You know what I'm saying? Security just be like pushing people anytime they can get close to Drake. And then as far as their ops are always under pressure. That's all I was saying. I don't even feel like that was a glazed thing, fam. I was just speaking facts, fam. You know what I'm saying? It do sound kind of glazy still. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime there's some kind of altercation
physically,
yes.
You know what? Even if like I agree with you, like you just sound like you're glazed and like
why? Because like,
they can never take an L on road. Like it's like, bro, like
well,
what if they have, bro? Like Drake has taken L's like pre.
Yeah,
like,
man, dropped his shade and stuff
back in the days. But since that time, bro, no more, bro.
Like, not to shove that to the picture. Like, bro, come on.
No,
man.
I'm just saying. And he got robbed on his own soil.
That is true.
On Canadian soil. This man has been freaking moving around all over America, state to state, cribs all over the place. Nobody's touching none of them Canadian boys,
what's the next one? Trump
it,
has a side bag. You don't want to see him reach inside.
Fam.
For somebody who's a quote-unquote Kendrick fan, you know a lot of Drake
Yo,
lyrics.
I say, I'm a Drake fan too, but man, you know?
Okay.
Well, bro, okay, like...
Yo, K-Barbs, watch that one over there. DJ Natural, keep your eyes on him, okay? He's not really down with you like he says he is.
I don't want to bring up old news, bro.
Talk to me.
But didn't a man piss on Drake?
Oh, shit. Yo, it's a
This nigga gotta
Twilight
bring up
Zone.
old shit,
It's a
man.
Twilight
No,
Zone.
I'm only saying that because like they never take L's. Like you were just so like certain about that, and I'm not saying like yo, people take L's in life. That's just part of life. You can't spell life without
No,
an
that's
L.
that's the
Okay,
L's.
context, please. Because people are just gonna take that and be like, so what, mans are just pissing on Drake. Like, for the people who never heard the story, it was T.I.'s cousin, R.I.P. to that gentleman. He was super drunk in a movie theater. He started peeing in some weird space, and some of the pee came down, I guess, the movie theater, and it got on Drake. Yes, it wasn't like a man just turned around and saw Drake and just started peeing on him.
I don't think that's bro. That's still just as bad, fam.
The worst part about this is that we talked about Diddy right after and how they took an L to Diddy, so we never put that clip up. But I digress. What I want to do also as we go through this whole viral post and everything like that, because I know that at some point in time, with what happened here, we're going to have to finally get some kind of closure to this whole thing. Okay, this thing being T.I.'s cousin allegedly peeing and some of the pee getting on Drake. I can't even believe that I'm saying this. Me saying this is like, this is a news story, but like, I could understand it from the disrespect standpoint. Nobody wants to be running around the world with a rumor that somebody just peed on him, whether it was intentionally or not. Okay. And I got some intel that I will tell you just now. Stay tuned.
It's different, fam. Say
his pee got on.
you
Came to the right
say
place.
I'm pissing that corner. You're standing over there. You know how the pee becomes like a river?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if that river ends up touching your kicks? Like,
you're like, Brad,
it's
what are you
different than like
fucking
peeing
doing,
on someone's
dog?
leg. You know what I thought he peed on his leg.
No,
and he just allowed
it wasn't like that, bro. But like, it wasn't like the man turned around and said, Drake, and just let it off. Bro.
Yeah.
So Drizzy Drake decided, okay, and listen, transparency with you guys, the audience. I haven't spoken to Drake in a long time, like since when I was like before Vibes Cartel came to Toronto. And I was checking while going with the tickets. Yo, Vibes Cartel, yo, can we get our passes? Ray Tay Tay. Never heard from him since. I had my tweet, okay, the quote unquote viral tweet about the court case and all that type of stuff. I feel like I ruffled a lot of feathers. So, and I'm not saying feathers like owl feathers, but I'm saying I ruffled a lot of feathers. Okay. So yeah, I haven't spoken to anybody from that team since. Not even just Drake, anybody from that team. All right. So he decided out of the blue, he's gonna jump in the comments and respond to this. And he said, "No man never piss on me in life. That story was for the net because mans don't have shit to say to get their interviews watched." So let me see. I'm gonna have to start up a poll. Let's do an early poll here. Where are my screens? I got a lot of screens open, so bear with me, chat. Let us find the screen so we can start a poll. Because I want to know, man. I want to know. Y'all, do y'all believe this story? Do you guys believe, let's say, for example, that it didn't happen? Because from what I've been told behind the scenes, that this did happen. But this person who told me this, and I won't reveal my sources, but the person who told me this wasn't there, so they can't confirm that it happened. But what they can what this person did tell me is that at the time when this incident happened, and the incident being T.I.'s cousin peeing in some part of the movie theater, some of the pee coming down, and then some of it got on Drake. Apparently, it was intentional. Okay. Let me just see. How do I word this? Did T.I.'s people really pee on Drake? Okay. That's how I'm going to word this. We just put it straight out there. All right. I ain't even going to find any way to sugarcoat this shit. That's what straight out. I'm just going to ask the question. Did T.I.'s people pee on Drake? Because for him to say this now, and a lot of people have been saying in the comments, and some people even said under him, in the comments. Like, why did 46 replies is crazy. Look at this one here. Tata says, they always run with the narrative because they got to feed their families. You pay their groceries and bills. Like, holy. Y'all call me a glazer. That is top-notch glazing right there. Okay. Down to Earth says, now he set the story straight. That story must have bothered you big time. Laughing emojis. For real though, right? Imagine that's a story that's just running around on the internet that like a man peed on you. Like, I say eat that thing, dog. But then there's some people who ain't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I think that guy's calling us goofs, but is it here? Because this thing was posted everywhere. Let's go to, where should we go to first? Let's go to Akademiks post. Akademiks posted it.
That's us.
Context, please. So right here, this person waited till he died to clear it. This guy's dissing. He's Jamaican today. It took folks this long to speak on that. Drake clearing rumors is light work. Drake's gonna be pissed about this. Boom, got it. The piss jokes write themselves. What else? Because a lot of people are kind of doubting this shit. Let's see. It's funny. Got on every single like blog post or every single major blog, and big salute to everybody who's posted it and tagged us, because there's been a few major blogs that didn't tag us on shit. But there's a lot of people who are not believing the validity of Drake's post right here. All right? Took this long to deny it. He's lying. That shit happened. Don't lie, Jubri is crazy. Man, them got peed on. Like, yo. So niggas just think that Drake is lying. Is that what it is? Y'all think Drake is lying? Let me know in the chat too. Because I put up the poll here. Because for him to jump out the woodworks and say this in the comment section, it's not like he thinks, like, it's not like he doesn't know this shit's gonna go viral. You feel me? He knows that like all the blogs are gonna pick this up. T.I. is probably gonna have to eventually respond to this and be like, bruh, look at this. Drip. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, T.I. is eventually gonna have to respond and say, nah, bro, what do you mean? So are you trying to call me a liar? Shit like that. All right, the Jasmine brand. Big salute to the Jasmine brand. Wow, she wrote a paragraph in there. The story, like, floating around since 2015, when Meek Mill fired off the Drake diss track, Wanna Know, which did nothing. Ain't nobody cared about that song right there. T.I. later appeared to co-sign the story in 2020 on We Did It Big with John Legend. And they should have the lyrics. Who posted the lyrics? Somebody else posted the lyrics to this. And then Kendrick also used this against him too. Because he said, I think it was on the Family Meet the Graham song, that something about if a man peed on me, they would have to die or some shit like that. Every major blog posted it except for the Canadian ones, but we won't talk about that. Mixed with to say cheese. I'm just trying to see what some of these comment sections are. Bro's allergic to avoiding drama. Gave that nigga a golden shower. Shit, I feel like more comments are not believing this guy than believing him. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all saying in the chat here? Like, does T.I. even respond to this? Let me see if I could pull up some more shit, because it didn't only go over on Instagram. It went over on YouTube too. Let's do this. Chig Smooth. Let me go into my histories. Because I was just watching it earlier. And this is just the beginning. I'm sure they're going to have some more videos on this shit.
Chicks.
Get ready.
You know what to do, Chig.
Look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, man. Drake, not so fast, buddy. Don't try to sneak out to address some allegations from 10 years ago now that you feel like the smoke has officially cleared. Now, 10 years ago, while Drake was beefing with Meek, Meek went on record to expose Drake for getting peed on at the movie theater.
You let Tip Homie piss on you in the movie theater. We ain't forget.
Now, back then, nobody actually knew if this was true or not. The guy who allegedly peed on Drake at the movies is Cap. Cap was T.I.'s longtime friend. A year after Cap was killed in prison, T.I. put him in one of his records and actually confirmed the rumors. T.I. said, "While I'm fighting my own, somehow got you home. So drunk in L.A., end up pissing on Drake. Shit, fuck it. That's still my brother since back in the trap house." Shit, even Kendrick Lamar rapped about it as well on Meet the Grams. He said, "Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son." Now,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but that was a bar still. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Cap. All right? But that holy. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either die right there or pop him in his head, son. And I could just hear the bing, 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 bing. But we won't even talk about that. That's old shit. We ain't gonna bring up old shit, man.
after all these years of this rumor being tossed around like it was true, Drake actually never addressed it, so everybody thought it was true. Anytime people would talk about the L's that Drake has taken in life, him getting pissed on at the movie theater was always the one at the top of the list. Well, that rumor dies today officially. Drake came out and addressed it. Shout out to We Love Hip Hop Network. It's a Canadian hip hop podcast that's ran by Friday Ricky Dredd, and they were talking about the L's that Drake has taken in life.
Salute to you,
and it's not like he was like down bad or like got caught slipping or whatever.
Nah, Drake's always fended the things though.
Yo, on his own soil.
Yo, people take L's in life. That's just part of.
He runs basically the audio I just played. So let's go right here.
In life, that's been pissed on. Right time to let everybody know he's never been pissed on ever in his life. He said, "No man never pissed on me in life." That story was for the net because mans don't have shit to say to get their interviews watched. AKA, you niggas used me all these years to clout chase and I'm tired of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is actually kind of funny. Why is Drake now addressing this rumor? And secondly, does Drake know that people that were actually there at the movie theater confirmed the story? This incident happened damn near 16 years ago. Even T.I. himself that was there confirmed it as well. So I'm confused.
Yeah, because, and listen, I'm not trying to confirm the story neither. If Drake said that it ain't happened, I'm going with what Drake said. All right? Fuck all y'all. I'm not saying y'all, but the naysayers. But back in when it first happened, my history is crazy. Hold on. I'm going to play this. Yeah. Is it this?
So in one word, Drake followed up the incident for 10 years. The long-standing rumor.
I'll find it. Give me a second. Yeah, like I was saying, my YouTube history is crazy. I was actually looking at something because I'm like, T.I. is the same guy running around talking shit, but I'm like, this T.I.?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers.
Tell them, Tip.
Perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIP. Channel 2.
Why not believe Tip? He's out here telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? He's being a good citizen. Right? He's gonna give you another tip. Pause.
Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip. That can
Hold on. That's not even what I was looking for. I'm just being a piece of shit. It's in my nature. It's right here.
This Benny the Butcher Jadakiss record, you know, you have throughout the years shown up that it does to the individual on the receiving end of that behavior.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with us knowing that, we need to move forward. That's why I say dismantle. You know what I mean? You got to have better checks and balances. And I ain't bullshitting. I'm just hearing about it today.
So going back to 2015, Meek Mill and going back and forth with Drake said you let T.I.'s homie piss on you, and everybody was like, what?
Hey, listen, and I shut all that shit down. I didn't, because I don't want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, something that was a harmless incident, like a harmless
Well, you
mistake.
shut it down back then too.
Yeah. I shut it down. I don't want it to be weaponized against nobody. And when I said it right now, it wasn't the victimized, cuz it was like, yeah, that shit happened. And I was pissed off in my partner when it happened.
Well, see, that's what I thought you were saying in this song, was that y'all been through a lot together, you and your friend, and
for him to even bring it up in the song and then him running it in the interview here, maybe Drake is right about this, about the views thing. How many views it got? 30K views. You're freaking Tip, freaking TIP, Clifford Harris on Apple Music with Ebro, and all y'all could do is 30K views. We can do that on We Love Hip Hop.
his irresponsible behavior, including this incident.
The wildest shit I've ever seen before in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had no malicious intent. Now, you do know that, you know, these blogs and all this, they gon', you know what I'm saying, they gon' flip it however. I don't see how it could ever be taken as a, you know what I'm saying, like as a diss. I don't see how it could be. That would be someone allowing their emotions to manipulate them, if so.
Well, the song is
hold on. Big salute to Smack Shade popping in on the vertical vibes over here. Saying, why would this story start though? This is what I'm saying. I have intel that the story was planted by these guys. These guys being T.I. and them. Whether it happened or not, which I'm going to go with it didn't happen. If Drake's jumping in the comments saying, nah, that shit didn't happen, even if it's 10 years later, 20 years later, I don't care, bro. If he's saying it didn't happen publicly, he's trying to let the people know this shit didn't happen. But what I was told is back when the rumors was starting to float around, or before it even started floating around, these mans were trying to push that rumor. Okay? On some, we intentionally, like, what's the dude's name? Cap, RIP to him. Cap intentionally peed on Drake. It wasn't an accident, whatever. And these guys are trying to push it like it happened. Okay? Again, I will say these guys, Grand Hustle, T.I., whoever it is, they were trying to push that back then. So then I start to think to myself, when was this? This is early back in 2010. They said this shit might have happened or whatever, because it was 15 years ago, right? So like 2010. But Meek Mill brought it back up when he was battling Drake. Here's the thing, and this is why I'm glad I do documentaries. Meek Mill and Drake, obviously they're enemies at one point in time. They're cool now. But at the time, they also had people that were common enemies with Drake that were chiming into this whole thing, i.e. somebody like DJ Drama. Hold on. My bad. Sound effects. Who's Drama very close with? Who's DJ Drama very close with? Let me know in the comments, okay? And then we can maybe bring this full circle. Who is DJ Drama very close with? He's done a few Gangsta Grill mixtapes with him. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. The timing. Okay? Drama. You know what? I could even play something from a past documentary. I wonder if my SEO is good for this. Tory Lanez. Let's do this. Tory Lanez versus Drake. Oh, the SEO is strong with it. When people think of the biggest Toronto rappers / singers, Drake's name always. This should have got more views too. I ain't gonna lie. Is it around here? Oh, right here. It's like back to back.
You love it and you gotta get a world tour. Is that a world tour or your girl's tour?
However, during the heated battle, Tory Lanez stayed pretty silent on the matter, but responded on his own project that would up the ante. In December of 2015, Tory dropped the classic Chicks Tape 3, and the DJ Drama assisted The New Toronto. The title of the mixtape alone was a statement that Toronto was going into a new age, and Tory Lanez would be the one to lead us there. Another divisive thing about the mixtape was the DJ Drama hosting. At the time, Drama was the one that revealed the secret to Meek Mill about Drake's ghostwriting. This was allegedly stemming from an issue between Drake and DJ Drama, where one of DJ Drama's girls got swiped. Ta-da! And what was that time? 2015? And what was Meek's response at the time? Because Meek only dropped one response track, the Wanna Know or whatever, the one that song that flopped. I'm just saying. You know, DJ Drama, he's been over here. He knows how it is over here in Toronto. Drama is very aware of Toronto. I'm just saying that, like, there's a possibility that this might have been a Drama thing. Right? He might be the main connector of all of these things, of why this story was floating around. You know, let's bring it up to Meek Mill. Hold on. Let me see. What kind of hospitality did we show DJ Drama? Not we, because I wasn't there. No volume?
For not check.
Let's do it. Run it again.
This what you fucking get for not checking in. Shout out, boy Drizzy, eh? Triple G's, you know how we rock. Slap, brat, brat.
Just saying. I'm just saying. So, yeah, there's a real possibility that this could have been a planted story from time, G. Where, you know, it just sounds good to just run around, say, oh, Drake got peed on. And I'm glad he finally cleared it up now. It doesn't necessarily mean that this shit is clear. I would like to see what T.I. has to say about this. Let me see if there's any or more stories on this. T.I. Because right now they've been a lot of Instagram posts, but not a lot of YouTube posts. Hold on, let me just pop up the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at here. Yo, I hear you, Juicy Hamburger. You say, who even cares? Yeah. We're talking about a man getting peed on. Like, it's like, who even cares for real? It's not a real news story. Like, there's starving children in Africa. You know what I'm saying? But, like, broski, if that was you, and mans are just running around indiscriminately, just telling the story over and over again. Oh, my cousin, R.I.P. to my cousin. You know, that crazy night when Cat went peed on Drake. Ha, 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 ha. Like, nah, bro. Like, that. No, that's your... It's me you're talking about, fam. Like, nah, bro. Nah, no man peed on me, Bridget. No man never peed on me, Bridget. That's how I'd feel. You feel me? I wouldn't care how many years later. Like, I don't even look at it as us running the story. This, you know, big salute to DJ Czar. He's just going off of the multitude of videos. Like, when I put this in, fam, pause. Look how many stories pop up on this shit. T.I. on Drake unfollowing him. Who wanted to swagger like us? Like, bro. T.I. breaks down the Libra and truth behind Drake's rumors. That's the one that we were just watching. There's mad content on this shit, fam. T.I. addresses beef with Drake. Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just bare content over and over on this shit. What is this? Let me hear what this guy said about this shit here.
We can all have our own versus battles. You can listen, you can choose. He got a new trial and came home.
Yo, the pandemic is a rough time, man.
Home, and you know, we was out celebrating him being home, and also I was about to release Takers. I did a private screening for Takers, and Drake, you know what I'm saying, expressed interest in coming. He said he wanted to see the movie. I think absolutely no problem. So, you know what I'm saying, we sitting down watching the movie, and halfway through the movie, you know.
Also keep in mind, he was also starting his podcast that he stopped after a while, expeditiously. They told this story I really hope this is a repost. 984 views. Yo, Drake is right, man.
In the theater. And
even on the side here, look at this. T.I. talks Kendrick, Drake beef. Okay, my bad. Okay. He's talking about the Kendrick Drake beef. Okay, cool.
You know, I was upset with my partner. You know, like, man, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
And that was a moment that we shared, and it wasn't, and saying that it wasn't a fact.
That was a moment that you shared? That's not a moment to share, fam.
And that was a moment that we shared, and it wasn't, and saying that it wasn't a fact. Trying to diss nobody. I think that's the picture this, you know, that they're attempting to paint, but that wasn't my intention. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yo, this is a rough interview for real. I can see why the views are so low. I don't know. I don't know if I believe him. There's not really not much else that we could deep dive into this, okay? All we can do at this point now is wait to see if T.I. actually says something about it. Okay? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat over here before we move on, because, bro, like somebody said in the chat earlier, like, who cares? There are way better things going on in the news than worrying about who peed on Drake or who didn't. You feel me? But, Christ. What are y'all saying over here in the chat? Hold on, let me just change my screens here. Shaking it rough today. Holy. Let's see here. Let's see. What's the poll saying? Oh, I didn't even do a poll, did I? No, I did. Let's see what y'all saying. Did T.I.'s people really pee on Drake? 54% of y'all are saying yes, and 46% of y'all are saying that T.I. was capping. Cap-a-lapping. Well, at this point, we're going to have to wait and see. We'll see if he responds himself. I think that the story's not going to end here. Obviously, this is just 1 day old. This happened last night when we were premiering the podcast. So and every time I hear my phone, I see like notifications happening on Twitter. So there's just more and more people just adding on to this lore right now. I think maybe if it gets covered in a couple of other podcasts, for example, like the Joe Budden podcast, maybe they might cover it on the bigger picture because they like to talk shit on Drake. Then T.I. is probably going to have to respond. You feel me? If not, I predict like if it doesn't get covered on any other podcast, then the story will die. And if the story dies, it might die with people just saying Drake responded, but nobody actually believing what Drake said. Okay? Mickey Han says it was an accident. It didn't happen, the man said. He said, no, man, never, ever, 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 ever. All right? So we'll go with, let me just double check the poll before I end the segment here. We'll go with what Drizzy Drake is saying. He says it never happened. Man never peed on him. Man's running a story on his head top. Okay? Accidents happen. Shut up, man. There was no accident. It's fake news. Okay. Yeah, no matter what you guys are saying in the poll over here, right? I stand with Drake. Big salute to what's the dirt over here popping up in the chat. It says T.I. is a certified rat. Why is anyone listening to anything he says? I played the two tips thing before, man. Right? I don't think I need to play that again. My name is Tip, but let me put you on to another tip. Like, what? Is that on the script or did you just do that freestyle, my guy? Carl says R. Kelly will be proud. You're right. It didn't happen. It's fake news. But yeah, we're moving on. This just in. Top 5's taking another L, bro. Salute the top 5 who called in earlier when this live first started. Bro, you got to stop taking L's to this guy, bro. Holy shit, man. I'll give you guys a little bit of BTS. He hollered at me just before, maybe about 20 minutes before we started the live, right? And for some reason, like 6ix9ine has been on this guy. He dispressed it the other day when Trapler Ross was trying to show 6ix9ine that Toronto's like a real, like, Toronto niggas keep it real. He showed 6ix9ine the worst clip that he could have showed him, and he reacted to that. We reacted to it. Cool. But for some reason, he was just like, you know what? Forget this shit, man. Let's get back to this top 5 guy. All right? Oh, hold on. Friday, do the Rory segment first and get Matt to join the live. I'm down to do that. Yo, Matt, you down to join? We could talk about this Rory shit. I have a few clips to why you want Matt to, hold on before I just take your suggestion. Why? Because Matt's white? Let's do it, man. Hold on. I'm gonna send you the link. We want the opinions of a white man on this right here. You guys are crazy, bro. Talk about Rory. All right. Hold on. I'm going to send a link to myself here. You guys are hilarious, man. Holy shit, man. Let me pull up some content on this Rory stuff here. And salute to Rory. I ain't got no beef with Rory. I feel like I be the... Y'all must really think I'm some kind of like forest animal because I be caping for the whites, bro. I defended the homie before they were famous back in the days when he said the N-word. When he actually said the N-word instead of just when he was trying to recite a Kendrick lyric. The stupidest thing, doofus. But salute to him, right? But yeah, I defended him. I defended the homie What's the Dirt because I don't really feel like he did anything that bad. Like, y'all niggas just wanted to be fake upset. And now I'm defending Rory. I don't think Rory's a racist. I think you got my homie Rory wrong. Let me see if I could pull up a link here. What do we got? And Akademiks is having a field day. I'll pull up what Akademiks says after, but let me go into my YouTube. Let's do that. Because I was watching a Top 5 Troy video on this earlier, and big salute to Top 5 Troy. Interview available now. Wait there. Here it is. Just to give you guys some context.
They hold their friends to you. But that's not what it was led with, bro. I was here when.
And they're pointing it out. Like, yo, Rory, you didn't.
Breaks down the tweets. This room literally started.
We'll start it from the beginning. Let's do the Top 5 Troy.
Yo, Rory from the Rory and A.W.O.L podcast was just cooked. It all started with a series of tweets.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
It all started with the Rory and A.W.O.L podcast talking about Kendrick Lamar Does he deserve the Grammy? Does he not deserve the Grammy?
Official nominees for Best Rap Album at the 2026 Grammys. GNX is going to sweep, and it's going to piss me off because the Clips deserves to win, and that's not Kendrick
Kendrick just
Lamar
opened
hate.
his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
Then it spiraled in to Damaris saying some things about Kendrick, and she says, yo,
Show me where I said verbatim that I hate Kendrick's voice.
I've said on every platform possible, I hate the way Kendrick Lamar raps. I hate the sound of his fucking voice.
Same. Show me where I said verbatim that I hate Kendrick's voice.
I did a whole video about it. Go watch that if you want. And yeah, so this whole thing comes from Kendrick Lamar, right? Fans, right? Them talking about Kendrick Lamar. Now, Rory is getting individual.
I don't know why he has a spatula in his hand, but salute to him same way. I sent you the link in your text message, Matt. Check your texts. Oh, I didn't send it yet. My bad. My bad. Now check your texts. Whoever is in the audience here, that's a K. I'm gonna even call you a K barb. I'm not even gonna call you a K bot or any of those derogatory terms. Whoever is a Kendrick Lamar fan in the chat, but one of those overly aggressive Kendrick Lamar fans, okay? The ones that may be called a K-barb or a K-bot. Y'all need to chill. Because salute to Damaris. You got the girl deleting her Twitter account just and digging up old tweets just because they don't agree with the take on the Grammy Awards, whether it should be the Clips or Kendrick Lamar. It's not even a Drake or Kendrick thing. Y'all are just out of control.
Duly cooked.
One thing your white ass didn't understand was that when you're in hip-hop, you punk white bitch.
Maul is getting cooked.
Girl that I dated, just strictly dated, wasn't a girlfriend or anything. We went out a couple of times. She was at a restaurant that I had introduced her to. She was like, yeah, I'm with this new guy I'm seeing. Like, I did this fly shit. I called and picked up the check.
That was never fly. I'm sorry. Salute to Maul, but that was never fly.
And Damaris got cooked yesterday. I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video.
This is dark, man. Like, really? Like, this is how far that you guys had to take it and try to dig up old ass tweets. Let me pull up what's the dirt over here?
Yo.
What are you saying, bro?
Same old, man. Another day in the neighborhood, you know?
Bro, before we start the story here about Rory, I need to hear your opinion on P-Gate.
On what, sorry?
On Piss.
Oh, the peeing thing.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I think you're right. I feel like T.I. has to come forward now. Whose podcast was he talking about? Because where did that break? Because remember, he was like, Drake specifically said that was someone just trying to get their podcast lit. Like they were just trying to get who was it? Because I think that's important too.
I didn't
even to find out because was it a couple people that talked about it or just T.I.? I think T.I. might have broke that years ago, right?
No, it was Meek Mill who broke it.
Oh yeah. In his in the what's it the war like his
Wanna
main,
know.
Yeah, his main diss to Drake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But then that this drama might be the link on this.
Yeah, I'm wondering which podcast it was that brought that up, or was it the Bigger Picture that was talking about it after, or because I've been seeing them going crazy on Drake, like bringing up like Poetic Justice is a Drake diss, and like, you know, we knew that he had ghostwriters, and it's just like getting a little bit ridiculous, right?
No. You might not be completely in the loop of this yet, man. I'm glad I'm getting to put you onto some shit here today.
Yeah.
It was us, man.
It was you guys?
Oh,
really? You're the ones that broke. Okay, so my
because I thought you were asking a different question. I thought you were asking like, how did this story pop up from back in the days? You're like, how did this story pop up now?
No. I watched a clip where like you were talking about, like the OVO goons, like they're not taking any L's. Like Drake is not taking any L's. And then your co-host was like, well, there was that one time, like where he got peed on. But I mean,
yeah.
When did, like, what podcast was like really talking about that? Like, because he said that was just a talking point for people to get their podcast lit.
No. They're interviewed.
An interview, right?
Yeah. He wasn't saying
So-
podcast. He was saying interview. So,
so you think
whatever
he-
interviews that T.I. was going to do at the time, to be able to get more clicks on those interviews, he has to keep on running that story over and over again.
Yeah, and what was you? So do you kind of take it as like a Ti diss too? Because was Ti pushing an album or like what was he doing?
Completely a T.I. diss. I don't think he was even
Yeah.
dissing a specific platform that interviewed T.I. because he did mad interviews at the time. T.I. is one of those guys that'll do like a 5 interview run in 1 week type shit.
Yeah, whatever he was selling, or maybe he had music dropping or whatever, right? Okay, so it's more of a so yeah. Ti needs to respond to it, right?
Yeah, this story was dead. It's just that we were talking about the other story that resurfaced from 2023 at the Shisha Lounge.
Yeah,
that's why it came up.
Bro, there's a lot of those stories like that, like what you were talking about. Like there's a lot of those stories, some that people don't know. I'm sure you know yourself. Like, you know, that's a thing.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, I don't think.
I wasn't glazing.
No, I don't think you're glazing.
So let's get back to this Rory incident over here. You're up to speed with what happened with Rory?
I was in the spaces the whole time. Like I was in there. Like I watched it live. I was there from pretty much the beginning. And I think with Rory, like I don't think he realized it was gonna get the visibility that it did, because at first, like his Rocky Thunder's spaces, I don't know what she usually averages in her spaces, maybe like a couple hundred people, maybe, right?
Yeah.
But it completely morphed. Like at first I feel like it was just Kendrick stans, but then eventually it grew into something where it wasn't just Kendrick stans in the audience. It was really offended black people, like from his tweets, right? So, and like I remember I looked at it at one point and it had, I think like 2,500 people in there or something. Like in a spaces, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And I looked through it. I was like, who's in here right now? Friggin' Rob Markman, TDE, Punch, Justin Hunt, like everyone who's like Wayne, like everyone's in there. Everyone was in there.
Wow.
Yeah. So
he addressed it today, though.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw on the pod he addressed it. He didn't really say anything different on the pod today that he said in the spaces, right? I just feel like once you get thrown into the lion's den like that, and you're like, you know, you're given the opportunity to people who obviously most of them are there don't like you. Like no matter what you say. Now I will say I don't think he approached it in the best way either. I'm not like the expert apologist, but like I handle my situation a little bit different. But yeah, I think his approach might have just pissed people off more. Right?
Yeah. What do you think that he could have done different as somebody who's pretty much dealt with kind of the same thing, man?
Well, for me, mine was different because with what happened with me with Justin, I didn't really realize like the Carlton thing was a bad thing. Like, so and then immediately, like I never tried to defend it, right? Like once I found out that was not acceptable and like that was a bad thing to say to him, I immediately was like, oh fuck, my bad, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't like trying to tap dance around it and change people's minds about what I said and why it was okay. I just didn't know it was, I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, right?
Yeah.
So our situations are a bit different because his are like these old ass tweets. And, you know, I hear people saying, oh, well, Twitter was different back then. Like I only got on Twitter 2 years ago when I started What's the Dirt. Twitter is new to me, which is why at the time when I was going through my shit, I was like, whoa, because Twitter is a type, like that retweet thing is a powerful thing, man.
Yeah.
Like it can grow, it can grow legs very, very fast. And that's what happened with Rory. Now, I'm pretty sure he just took his Twitter down.
He took his Twitter down? Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
pull up the tweets also here. Just
Yeah,
so-
see if you could find them, because someone in a group chat was just telling me he took it down. He took it down.
That's insane. Hold on. Let me pull up. First, I'm going to pull up the tweets in question. So, RT, and then this is the person he's talking to. Y'all all love black women. And then he says again, RT, because that back in the Twitter days, in the old school days, you had to put retweet or RT, right?
Yeah.
Do your black ass mother and grandmother know you don't like black women? And that's person responding, I guess, to Rory. And then Rory responds, never saw a good looking black woman.
And I think, though, just to talk about that real quick, like those RT tweets, I can't speak to this because I wasn't on Twitter, but what people have been saying is you were able to modify the tweet yourself and make it seem like someone else said that.
Yes.
So that's more than likely what he's doing there. He's tagging that person to make it seem like they said these things, right? Just to fuck with them. But I guess, right? I think that's why he's calling them fake tweets.
Okay, let me play a couple more things, and then I'm gonna search for Rory's Twitter. I'm gonna just play how he was in the spaces last night.
Breaks down tweets. This room literally started about the Grammys and this Grammy darling conversation, and how Damaris was caught in 4K saying she didn't like Kendrick's voice.
So Rory starts off by trying to address his tweets. Some people say some were fake. Rory says he didn't say some of these things. Some people say they were real. And some people recorded the tweets, him deleting the tweets. But the thing is, Rory tries to approach this thing like very sarcastically. And I think he's using sarcasm and like satire as a deflection or as like a defense. But it doesn't take well with the audience he's talking to.
Let this white motherfucker get his ass up here and explain why he thought it was okay.
I'm so angry now.
Bro. These motherfucking excuses for this punk ass crap.
Do it or don't.
Speak your motherfucking mind,
Do it or
white
do
boy.
it or don't.
Because I promise your motherfucking
Do it or
ass
don't.
ain't nobody
Do it or
can
don't.
save you, white boy.
Oh, he sound like
wow.
That's hilarious though. The way that, but like, there was quite a few people who popped in like that, and it's just like, you know, screaming at him, yelling at him, and it's like you're not really having a conversation about what happened. You're just kind of just screaming at him, right? There was quite a bit of that, but then there was some people that came in and you know, there was good conversations had, I think.
So are people believing that the fake aspect of it because of the way that you could modify the tweets, or everybody
No.
just running with he actually made those tweets?
They won't believe it. Like they're like, a lot of people are just gonna take, like, they've got that. And I actually DM Rory. I don't know if he saw it, but I said, look, you're probably gonna have this racist thing stuck on your jacket now from a certain amount of people. Like, you're always gonna hear it no matter what. Like, you can defend it, you could say whatever, but like there's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be stuck. Like, you're gonna have to see that comment all the time. Like, I still get it every day. Someone calls me racist, right?
Or they say the 37, don't count 37 N-words or some shit. Yeah.
The 37 thing I get, daily. Never gonna live that down.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play Rory's apology, I guess. I don't know if this is an apology. Let's see here.
Listen, man, I went into Twitter Spaces against all my friends.
You like that shit?
You think I'm a glutton for punishment?
Yes. I think you're a glutton for punishment. I think you're a glutton for attention. I think you're a glutton for bullshit.
For attention?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's not clout chasing. I don't want it to seem clout chasing. It's not that. But you do like when there's bullshit happening and your name is in it. Like, you dive right into that shit. Like, you like abuse.
I think it's you like abuse? More so to address things, but I did.
You like to seem like a martyr?
I wouldn't go that far. A martyr is a little.
You want to seem like a martyr for the culture. I'll take this one on the chin, fellas. Don't worry about it.
This is not one that I want to take on the chin whatsoever. But yes, I did go into Twitter Spaces. I don't think my intentions came off the correct way, because I was in there to get my talking to.
Why?
But when I woke up this morning and listened back to some of it, I sounded very, very dismissive in the beginning.
As you should have been.
No, because there were some people in there, because I was on the side of like, everybody knows, the people that know me know who I am and know what it is.
Which is why you shouldn't be talking about it.
But there were people in there that don't know me and were actually searching for an actual response or reply.
For
and
nothing,
I was,
man.
I'm not saying,
we got to
let me
stop
finish.
saying that.
Can I finish, please?
They weren't searching for shit. They were searching for attention. They were searching to go back and forth with you so they can clip it and put it on their YouTube channels. That's all they were searching for.
I think
Nobody was searching for answers. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's children didn't eat last night as a result of tweets that you tweeted, fake tweets 12 years ago. So it's not that serious.
I agree with you that there was definitely people in there with just that intention, but there were some people that were generally just looking for an answer. And I apologize for being dismissive to those people in particular that were just looking for an answer to what some of those tweets and fake retweets and all that was.
So he said it's fake and he apologized. I'm not going to play the whole 7-minute clip.
He apologized, but you know what? People aren't going to talk about the apology. They're just going to talk about what he did in the beginning, and they're going to say, okay, this is totally reactive now he's got the backlash, now he's apologizing, right? And that's kind of the narrative that I would assume people are going to go with, right? Like at the end of the day, bro, this comes down to like stan culture too now, because the motive to look into his tweets was solely based off of the fact that he called Kendrick a Grammy darling. I don't know what else. How is that? How can you debate that though? How can you debate the fact that he's a Grammy darling? That's true. Ever since Good Kid, Mad City, he got snubbed. He has won every single Grammy, pretty much, right? So he is a Grammy darling. And the fucked up thing about it is, bro,
clip this.
Or go ahead and clip this. I don't care. Yeah, no. But the fucked up thing about it is, for like decades now, Black artists have been getting snubbed by the Recording Academy. And people have been screaming like at the top of their lungs about how the Grammys are rigged. But when it's Kendrick Lamar and he's winning or nominated to win, now it's totally legit. And he's not a Grammy. You know what I mean?
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody will hand him a Grammy right now, man.
And I think that ages well. But the thing is, when Damaris said, look, I don't want Kendrick to sweep. That will piss me off. And I think outside of the Kendrick bubble, it's going to piss a lot of people off. It'll piss a lot of people off. And it's one of those things, bro. I don't know if it's like human psychology, but it happens in sports too, where it's like you don't want to see the same team win over and over again. You'd like to see someone else win. And then when you got like a story like the Clips, who are two brothers, 48 and 53 years old, they came back after like a 16-year hiatus, put out an amazing project. Yeah, they're like the fan favorite to win. Not Kendrick. I think if the Grammy Academy awards Kendrick if he sweeps, I think it's going to backfire on him. I think it's going to backfire terribly on him. I think he's going to get backlash. People are going to be pissed off, and it's going to backfire on him if he wins every single Grammy.
Yeah, I think at that point they can start really confirming the industry plant type of rumor that's been moving around. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I was laughing earlier when I said to clip it, because Rory's not the only person who said that. Big salute to DJ Czar, who we just went viral for this whole Drake peeing clip. He said Kendrick's an industry darling too. It's just that we're not as viewed as Rory and Mal. So I guess we didn't get piled on. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like what else do you call him though? Like 50 Cent called him, I think the whole darling thing, it derived from 50 Cent, who called Kendrick a media darling. And he called him a media darling years ago, right? And now they're calling him a Grammy darling. And it's like, sure, I'm not saying he didn't deserve some of those awards, but he's won over and over again. He's a favorite at the Grammys. They love giving the guy Grammys. So, I just think if they give him a full sweep again, it's going to backfire on him.
I think that they said he's the most nominated artist for the Grammys this year.
What was that?
He's the most nominated artist for the Grammy this year. For the Grammys.
To me, I think GNX and like, I would say it's like kind of close. Like to me, I'd edge it to the Clips. I've listened to the Clips album way more, but when GNX first came out, I listened to it a lot. Right?
Hold on, I gotta address this comment. Not to interrupt you, Matt. One second. Because this guy's talking. Don't do that, George or Brian George. He says Shut the fuck up. Y'all never even listened to the Clips album. How do you know?
Bro, I had a Lord Willin fucking poster on my fucking wall at like 13. Don't tell me nothing about the Clips.
Like I'm sure we both listened to the Clips, like even if it was just one time, which it wasn't. I know I didn't listen to it just one time, but like, bro, man's listen to the albums that come out, man. We don't just sit here and talk about rap and not listen to any of the music.
Yeah, I get it, man. I don't know. I think like the whole stan culture shit has really just got crazy galvanized from the beef, and now you got people wondering like, oh, what happened to hip hop? Like, you know, why is nothing charting? It's like, well, maybe look in the mirror and think about the fact for the last year and a half, all you media personalities, everyone, all you've talked about is the same two people. That's it. You didn't talk about anybody else whatsoever. So what do you expect? No one else got any conversation except for Drake and Kendrick for a year and a half.
Yeah, and the shit is mutated into so much different types of conversations. Like, yes, it's a cultural conversation for sure, but how much of it is culture and then how much of it is witch hunt looking for a racist? Because, and I'm salute to Carol for suggesting to bring you into this conversation, because the Drake Kendrick beef now for the second time has turned into, let's find out who the racist is. As soon as a white person jumps in and gives any opinions on the battle, which Rory has been pretty even keeled, or actually even Kendrick leaning in a lot of times when it comes to the battle. He says one thing anti-Kendrick, and we found the sheets, we found the white sheets.
Yeah. I always felt like Rory was one of the most balanced media personalities out there when it comes to talking about the battle. And I feel like when it comes to Maul, I've seen Damaris and Rory push back on Maul. And the way I look at Maul is, you know where he stands, right? And I don't think people realize how long he's had a relationship with OVO and Drake, like for over a decade, right? So he's actually friends with Drake. So I'm not expecting him to come on there and, you know, bash him. You know where he stands. And I think it's the same thing as a DJ Head or a Glasses Malone. They're just on the other coast. You're never going to hear DJ Head or Glasses Malone break down the battle fairly, talk about Drake fairly, critique Kendrick at all. You're just not. And it's because they're actual friends with Kendrick, same as Maul. So they're just on the other side of things, to me.
Man, maybe I should start taking the Maul route, man. I should just act like, you know what do you mean? There's nothing wrong, man. What lawsuit? What are you talking about?
You can't though. You can't.
Is
like
it too late?
I can't do it. Like, you know, like there's certain things like that you got to critique, right? Drake's not perfect.
Yeah. Maybe I should just turn, instead of this heel turn that I've been in this right now, where everybody's like, I've been fighting for my objectiveness or objectivism. Now I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I should just be a Drake glazer, man. You know what I'm saying? Start pulling out all my OVO hoodies and just Drake can do no wrong, man.
Just lean into it. No, if you're gonna lean into anything, bro, lean into the Kendrick, because that's where the money's at.
Nah, bro, I'll get my legs broken.
I was thinking about even starting like a hidden YouTube channel with like a voice changer and just glaze Kendrick and then reveal it later how easy it is to like reel people in. Because all you got to do with Kendrick is just talk about how he's on another frequency. And you got him.
Hold on. Drake dissed you today, Friday. How, Sway? Tell me how. What did he do? No, for real. Like, I need to know.
He dissed Friday on a Friday.
Did he diss me? Am I missing something? Hold on. Let me pull up this page here, man. And thank you for pulling up here. Let me show you this also while I got my screens up. I looked up Rory. Yeah, you're right, man.
He's gone, right? Gone. Yeah, because you know what? They're still now actively, now there's like, now there's way more people looking into his tweets, and they're finding more. They're finding more, right? I saw a few more in circulation, so I think I deactivated my Twitter too when everything happened with me, just because it was like it was difficult to deal with, right? But I think he's also having other tweets come up that they're using against him. right?
Damn. I guess I just didn't have it that bad then. Those times when I felt like I was under pressure, I never felt the will to want to deactivate my Twitter.
Yeah, TMZ even
Like
reported.
around it.
TMZ
What,
even
TMZ
ran
reported
that
what?
story. Eh? TMZ reported on the UMG on the Rory thing, right? Did you see that?
Let me see. Let me pull it up here.
There's a picture of Rory with Beyonce.
Oh no!
Yeah, like they did him so dirty.
Yeah, if it's at this point, if I get up on TMZ, then yeah, I might deactivate my Twitter for real.
You should be able to see it. I just Googled it.
Is it not? Is it from earlier today? What time is it from?
Just Google it. Oh, was that him
Oh,
down
it's
there?
right here. It's right here.
Oh no, they had a different one with the one that they posted on the internet, like on their website, was a picture of Rory and Beyonce.
Look who's in the picture with him too.
Who is that?
Julian. That's his.
Julian.
That's one of the old producer that they fired not too long ago, who got smoked for them now.
He jumped in. He jumped into the spaces too.
Yeah.
At one point.
This is bad.
He's rubbing his hands like Birdman. Now, like people are saying, Joe, we're waiting for Joe to come like kick Roy's back in. I don't think he's going to. As much as I don't even know if like what the static is between Rory and Joe. I thought they might have been like amicable, but I feel like Joe knows that Rory's not racist, right? I feel like Joe is probably going to be like, nah, like even if I don't fuck with him, like I got to say that he's not what you guys are saying he is. I feel like that's what Joe's going to do.
You know who else is having a field day with this right now?
Akademiks.
Akademiks.
I was gonna text him and be like, man, go easy on Rory, man. But I mean, what is the smoke between? I mean, there's a long story between those guys, right? Didn't Rory send like mail to his house or something, or like drop a note off at the crib?
So what happened was, and I'll show y'all a couple of clips here. This is from Akademiks' Twitter. It says, Dick Rider, him coming to my house was asking to get a spliff den or spliffed den. Fuck his whole family tree, this guy said, bro. Yo, Akademiks is a demon, bro.
Wild.
Holy shit. 4 years ago, Rory, you came to my house trying to be cute like you were some mob boss. I've been on your head ever since for some protection, of course. Thought you got a 10 mil podcast deal. I don't know why you're still in the hood. There's mad black women out there. Don't you hate them?
He did the same thing to Fantano too, right? Like, what's that?
Watch this. So yeah. So what happened was,
he's kicking.
This is the letter. This is the letter that Rory sent him.
Did Rory is that like a custom letter?
It's a card, right? Like
okay, like a Hallmark card,
like a Hallmark card, right? Saying it's boss day. So once upon a time, and I'll give you a quick rundown of the lore. When Rory and Mal were still on the Joe Button podcast, he said that those guys were like his workers, and Joe is the boss, right? And from there, they got offended, and they said a couple of things and responded to Akademiks. Now, the thing is, there was a kind of a conflict of interest because Joe, I think he was fresh off of leaving Everyday Struggle, but he had no issues with Akademiks. So Joe was always acting like, nah, bro, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you guys are beefing in the first place. But then on the other side with Akademiks, when he started cooking them, because at this time, when Akademiks said what he said about them, apparently Rory went to his home. He said he saw this on his video cameras, that a car that matched what Rory's car is drove away from his home. And somebody had left something in his mailbox, which is this card that I have up on the screen. So
That's
since
wild.
then, he
It's
has
been up.
never. He's like, it's been up, and he's never ever ending the beef with these guys.
No.
Around that time, he used to start his live streams, and for the first hour, he would just cook the shit out of them.
Rory and Mealy Mall. Right?
That's when he started that. That was like 4 years ago. Is when he came up with those
Yo,
nicknames.
I should do a quick video on the history of Rory and Ak and all that. That'd be a quick video to bang out.
And every time Akademiks would go crazy on them, it would be very uncomfortable when they bring it up with Joe, because like Joe's like, that's my man's in them, and you guys are cool with me, like, you know, like, I don't know, bro.
And you know what else is interesting too is during the beef, there was like during the battle between Kendrick and Drake, there was very few pro Kendrick people, and then you have Maul and Akademiks both going like, you know, they're on Team Drake, but they fucking hate each other still. Right?
Yeah. But he hates Rory even more than Maul. Right?
Yeah. What? I gotta look into it because of the card. Because of the card, right?
Because of the card. Because he's like, you violated. You came to my house. My mom's be at my house. You trying to be hard? Okay, I got you. And forever it's been up.
So is Ak going live tonight or what?
He
must be.
He is. Probably by the time I'm finished this live, he'll be going live.
Fuck,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
go live too. I don't
Hey,
like
bro.
going live the same time as him.
Hey man, I think we all could eat no matter what time we go live, man. I don't give a fuck.
No, I've noticed like with him because we both share like kind of similar.
Yeah.
Like mine dips quite a bit, my viewership when he's on, which is understandable, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I think that's all we have for that story right now. We'll see what happens as far as Rory coming back onto his Twitter. He'll be all right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
But I like I said, he's gonna be all right. Like I'm wondering, can you look on Social Blade to see how many subscribers they lost?
Oh, you think they lost subs?
Probably. I lost like 4,000 or
Really?
5,000 when it happened with me.
Hold on, let me pull up Social Blade here. That's crazy if they actually lost subs.
I would think they did. I would think they definitely did. What is their at?
Oh.
Here, I'll find their at for you so you can type
People
it in.
get that offended about shit, bro. That is so
Oh,
insane, man. How many
New
subs do you think that you lost when shit was happening?
Like around 4,000 or 5,000, I think I lost.
Okay, that's not so bad. I thought you were gonna say like friggin' 10,000 or 20,000.
Nah. Nah, it was pretty niche, but yeah, no, I lost I think 4,000 or something like that, right? It is sketchy though from a creator perspective, and you're seeing like every day is red, and it's like, fuck, is it done? You know?
Yeah,
It's new Rory and Maul. That's their
Yeah,
ad.
I'm on it right now.
Scroll to the
Hold on.
bottom.
Yeah, I'm let's see here.
Wait, okay. If the numbers aren't reflecting, you should be able to see it in the top, like to go up if you scroll up, like in that list you had. Yeah, you don't see any reds there, eh?
There is a few reds. So, for example, well, yeah, all of this is red, but yeah, I don't really see anything like as far
No.
as their subscribers going down. Like,
It usually takes
like-
a couple days too to update, right?
yeah.
So I'm assuming that they will have lost though, for sure.
Wouldn't it show over here in the numbers?
You know what's crazy? Like most of the people that made videos about them, like did you see the Rory videos on YouTube? There's a lot
I saw
of them.
a few. I was watching the top 5 Troy one, and then I'd seen so many thumbnails on him. I'm like, bro, I don't even know which one to watch, bro. I seen that Troy was covering the whole thing. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just watch that.
Yeah, Troy did a good job. He did a good job.
Yeah. But I just wanted to know the facts. I didn't want to get too much opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what he does, right? No, there's a lot of opinionated videos about it, and like most of the people that made videos about him also made videos about me at the time. And there is a trend because if you go to their channels, it's like hate Drake channels, like praise Kendrick channels. That's definitely a trend, right?
Yeah. So ultimately, in the end of this, let me check the poll to see if people really think Rory is racist. So I mean, I asked, is Rory really racist? 59% says yes, and 41% says no.
Pretty even. Yeah, I mean, didn't he go to like a black fraternity and everything as a kid? Like, if you type in, there's a thing of Rory, like a video of him in like college. Like, if you type in, I think Rory Noop. Yeah, type in Rory Noop, Nupe, and you'll see a video right away that says Rory. You'd have to do it on Google though.
On Google, you sure they won't give me one on Twitter here?
No, I don't think it's circulated on there. I found it myself, like just the other day, looking around.
Let's go over to the Googles. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro.
This is a really old video of him from at his like, I guess he was like in a historically black fraternity. I think they let like some white people. Yeah, right there. That's him on stage right there.
With the bow tie?
Yeah. Oh, you could see him easy.
Go Rory. Go Rory.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Go Rory. Go Rory. Get a white boy. Go Rory. The worm?
The worm. So this was the fraternity that he went to, apparently, right? I don't really know the history of it, but it's like historically black fraternity, I think.
Nah, man. All he has to do is go by the 72-hour rule, and things will blow over, man.
Yeah, usually unless it's something really crazy, it might last longer. But if it's, something like this, well, like I told him, man, there's going to still always be people that's going to call him racist, right? They're never going to change their minds. It is what it is. You have that on your jacket for the rest of the time with some people.
Yeah. Let me ask you one quick question before I move on with my other topics and stuff, bro. Bro, and salute to you, your channel. Everybody go check out the What's the Dirt YouTube channel. It's been popping from time. You know what I'm saying? What can we do to get this shit back popping, bro? Because I seen you complaining on one of your live streams. You said that you deleted one of your videos the other day and then re-uploaded it.
It's weird with me because I've been trying. I didn't do myself any favors with covering Drake so heavily, right? And now I have a Drake audience. So now that I'm like trying to do other things, I'm posting like say a Young Thug video, or I'll post about Metro Boomin, or I'll post about anything like that, right? That's off Drake. Those videos, like the audience that I've built now, they're not interested in pretty much anything other than Drake. So those videos are failing, even though they're good videos. Because I put myself into this box, I got to try to fight my way out of it now. And and I'm still going to do Drake content. And I was never the type of dude that did a Drake video every day. I would do a Drake video if he dropped music, or break down like the rollout to Iceman episodes. Like, I never did videos on Drake constantly, but I built the Drake audience, right? And I'll always follow it. Like, you see that video right there, that Eminem one, that should have did crazy numbers, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Eminem's lyrics connect.
This is why I brought it up to you, because when I saw this, like, it had the perfect mix of hip hop, right? You're a white guy talking about a white guy.
Exactly.
And there's true crime in there. There's like the word murder is in the title. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you guys need to like let off of the Drake algorithm thing and let man just live and talk about whatever they want, rather than just pigeonholing you into this Drake shit, bro.
It's tough because that video, by every YouTube standard, like, it has a 9% click-through rate. It has a 56% average view duration. Like by every metric of what would make a successful video, that the data says that it should be that. But for whatever reason, YouTube's not pushing the videos to new people or showing to new people. So like it shows it to like a select amount, I'm assuming Drake people, and then it just dies, right? Yeah. So I gotta fight through the pain, bro. And just because I know the videos are good. Like I know the quality's good. Like I know they're good videos. It's just it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I didn't know some of the stuff. Like I didn't even hear some of these stories that you were telling in this thing here, man. With like some of these guys who are killing their whole families and stuff, and we're listening to Eminem, bro. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, what inspired me to do that is me and my girl. We watch those shows all the time, right? And there was a story about the girl at the end where she was hearing voices and she was thinking Eminem was telling her to do it. And I was like, fuck, maybe there's more stories like this with Eminem. And I looked it up and I was like, damn, there's like 8 different stories here of people talking about Eminem for whatever reason caused murder or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that could be a good video. That's a viral video. Nope. Yeah. Like, and I almost felt like hitting up the Waystar or like Matty Balls or one of those people and be like, you know what, bro, I'm going to take my video down. Do me a favor. Remake this video. I just want to see how it will do on your channel because I know it'll get 1 million views.
Yeah.
Like you take this, I'm just curious because I know like the idea is good. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, bro, it's that algorithm. The algorithm is really unforgiving. I just brought this up because I want people to even go and run this up. A lot of people, even the people that watch my channel, they might not know that this video exists. So go check this out and all of the other content that you've been dropping that's non-Drake and Kendrick related because you be dropping.
I be dropping, man. Like I'm trying to do more commentary stuff now too and not like, and maybe that's what I've been doing wrong also is like, I think my channel became known for doing breakdowns and like explaining and like stuff like that. And those videos always do the best. And now I'm kind of trying to get into this Flacco bag where I'm talking about like DJ Vlad and like that incident or whatever. And maybe that's not the route I should go on my channel. Maybe I really should be doing like the longer videos that take more time.
Hey, well, listen, bro. We'll talk more shop behind the scenes because we don't want to give him too much in front of the scenes, man.
Yeah.
And I'll tap in with you soon, bro.
Yeah. Salute. And props on getting the viral moment with the Drake shit. It's good that he can just hop into your comments like that, right?
Yeah, man.
That's a big thing, man. That's the biggest artist in the world. Next to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Well, salute to him, man. And salute to you, my brother.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
You too, bro.
We'll be talking.
Yeah, man. Peace. Big salute to Matt, man. What's the dirt in the building? What's the dirt in the building? That's my guy right there, man. Yo, good idea right there, Carol. Bringing Matt from What's the Dirt in here, man, because he's definitely dealt with his share of people trying to cancel him, call him racist, all types of shit. But jeez, big salute to to man like Borough Sound in the building, right? Also can relate, right? DJ Czar. I be seeing some of the comments, yo, Friday, fire that racist piece of shit, and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, come on, fam. Like, why everybody that you see with white skin is racist? Like, chill, man, chill. You know what I'm saying? Felix Souvenir says, Friday ignoring chat. He knows he wrong. Yo, bro, I feel like you got that on copy and paste at this point, fam. Jason Bates said Lauzar for real, man. And the thing is, he don't even say anything racist. Where I look at the comment, I'm looking at the video, I'm like, what did he say? Man, just existing. You're like, well, look at this racist. He said they. Like, I don't know, bro. But yeah. Salute to Rory. Let me see what the poll is saying over here, and we'll get back to this top 5 story because, bro, you know, shit be going on here. Hold on. I got too many screens open. Let me move this around here. I asked, is Rory really racist? 54% of y'all are saying yes, and 46% says no. So salute to you, Rory. If you get a chance to see this, the Toronto audience doesn't think you're racist, and some of the American people that are in here. Okay, getting back to this top 5 story here, because right before I started this live, I didn't have any top 5 story written down on my list of topics here. I was just like, whatever. He ain't got nothing going on. And then he hit me up right before I went live, probably about 15 minutes. And he's like, yo, this 6ix9ine guy, he keeps on trolling me, fam. Not on some crying shit, but he's just like, yo, I'll go on with the 6ix9ine guy. Every time I open the screen, man's chatting my name. I said, bro, you need to get at this nigga, bro. Get at this nigga, bro. And he did. He jumped in on the phone with him, and hold on. The chat is distracting me. Hold on. DJs are in here fighting. And I'm not pro white bro. What he say? Somebody's got a vision of Czar doing the I'm not gonna do the hand movement, but it kind of goes like this and up in the air. Doing the Elon, right? No, bro. Czar don't be doing that Elon hand movement right there. Just chill. So right after I got off the phone with him, I guess he jumped on the phone with Kofi, who was over there with Aiden Ross, 6ix9ine, and Neon once again. Okay, Neon, who's supposed to be the friend to all Toronto rappers. Not really, but yeah. So this is what happened. And I thought, I said, yo, bro, go get in there. Like when somebody's when they get to the corner in the ring and they're like, bro, oh man, shit is crazy out there, man. Yo, the man hit me pretty hard with that left hook. Bro, he throws some water on his head. Yo, get back in there.
You got 100K. Listen, if you got 100K, listen, show us 100K on your phone. I bet you. Yo, listen.
Let's do an exercise. Say something good about him.
Let's
let
top 5 talk.
Let top 5.
No, hold on.
You gonna hang up on him?
I'm gonna hang
let
up.
him just explain it.
No, he could do it on his own stream. But listen to me. I gave him. Chat. Speak completely.
You give enough time.
No. Literally text him. If you could prove that you have 100K to your name, literally text that to him.
Okay.
I bet you top 5 don't even have 50,000 to his name right now.
How?
Nigga, just.
You see all the changes?
Don't ask me, nigga. Ask him. Nigga, what the fuck? How? Nigga, ask him. Like, yo, if you could show 100,000.
Yo, the man's on the phone, He's like, yo, hey, yo, hey. This guy's just like, it's like, get up.
Listen, if you could show 100,000 that you have right now, I promise you, ain't you on the spot. Your bitch is watching this. I bet your bitch is like, damn, he put my man on the spot. Show that you got 100,000 to your name. I'll let you talk. I swear to God. This kid, listen.
Fuck, man. You see, it's like, you almost got to train this nigga, bro. Pause. All right? Like, you got to go through some kind of, like, some training, like, what do you call it? Like, boxing training. You know what I'm saying? Get him in front of the heavy bag. Get top 5 in front of the heavy bag with maybe a picture of 6ix9ine on it. You start hearing the Eye of the Tiger music. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? He's jogging with the phone, like maybe like a phone hanging over his head with 6ix9ine yelling at him, and then he's jogging towards the phone. Dun, 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 dun. Like, you got to get ready for this fight, man. You can't just go in there willy-nilly, jump on the phone. You have to plan. You know what I'm saying? Watch some other fight videos of 6ix9ine. The 2 screens on top of each other on Instagram, yellow taping somebody else. Listen, play that back. What did he say right there? Okay, when he stutters, that's when I jump in. Like, you got to plan this shit, bro. Or this is what's going to happen, fam.
Anybody be like, I got 100K, let me talk. Look, this kid really, top 5 has no money. You saw I just put him on the spot. If that was me, I would.
The nigga's still on the phone, bro. He's just hugging the phone like he just like, nigga, shut up. Yo, listen, yo, hold on, let me talk. Like nobody's even interrupting him. And he's like, yo, let me talk. That's like another level of technique, like super troll, super max final boss troll technique. You're not ready yet, bro. He's been working for too long. You might be out of your weight class, bro. Listen, that's my homie, bro. I don't mean to laugh at him and shit. But fuck, bro, this nigga's just like, like if they were in the ring, it's like ding. It's like, oh shit, bro. Top 5 just in the corner. Damn, nigga. Chill, let me talk. Like, no, nigga. I'm the top troll.
Can be like, damn, I can't look crazy in front of the world. I'll do everything in my power to show. Listen, I don't probably have 100K, but I have 90. I don't have 100K, I have 80. This kid doesn't even have $100,000 to his name. You put $100,000 to box me, show that you got 100K. Show that you even have 10, I'll let you suck. This kid doesn't have this. And I know he's mad embarrassed right now because his girl's probably watching. His family is like, damn, like, you talking all that shit, nigga. Go get money. Why you keep calling to trying to be on stream? Go sell some drugs. Go do something with your life.
He gonna show.
I walk niggas down.
Nigga, get up. Oh, man.
Show that you even have 10. I'll let you suck. This kid doesn't have this. And I know he's mad embarrassed right now because his girl's probably watching. His family is like, damn, like, you talking all that shit, nigga. Go get money. Why you keep calling to trying to be on stream? Go sell some drugs. Go do something with your life.
He gonna show.
I walk niggas down, nigga. Holy shit. Fuck are you talking about? W chat. Yo, I promise you, I cooked them.
This nigga's wearing pink gloves. Trying to yellow tape the man, them, bro. Yo, stop this, fam. Yo, he's starting to piss me off now, fam. You can't let a nigga in pink gloves yellow tape you, bro. Holy shit, man. This is stressing me out, bro. He's wearing pink, like, wool gloves and shit. With 6'9" tattoos on his face and a rainbow bob. He's got a bob haircut. He don't even have the long hair anymore. The man has like a bob with bangs and shit. No, bro. Listen, forward, fam. Let me take you to troll training. You know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm saying? You might need to get on your. I need to get on my Mr. Miyagi shit with this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga. Bro, it's just up like cotton candy, yellow tape. It's crazy. Oh man, the fuckery levels are so high today, bro. I was not ready, fam. Oh shit.
Chat. If I'm lying, put ones. If I just cook them, put ones.
This man's learning how to use the chat now. You know what I'm saying? He's getting all acclimated into how to work the live stream world. He's like, chat, what in the chat? To Holy, y'all created a monster, bro.
If I'm lying, put ones. If I just cook them, put ones. If it's 2 and I'm chatting, put 2s. I've learned that from the young.
All right, we're going top 5.
Look, everybody,
look. Right now. He's not in the crib right now. He's in the car.
Huh?
So we get to the crib.
Yo,
he gonna
right
show you
now, no, listen.
You have I've never seen a chat move as fast, Neon, too.
On the phone.
Look at it. Look at my chat. It's like not even. It's like frozen.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, he's got it.
All right. You gonna show it? You gonna show it? All right. 1 second. Your friend coming down with some money.
Nigga. Next time you go on, y'all ain't gonna hate me because you're like, Friday, be positive, push positive shit. Shut up. Shut the hell up, man. Nigga, next time you get on the phone with this guy, before you even think about getting on the phone with him, you go to that goddamn ATM machine, you withdraw 50 racks, and then you get on stream with this nigga. Are you crazy? Holy shit. You never ever get on live with 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine, without at least a 10 racketies to be like, what the fuck? Nigga, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got at least 10. Nigga, yo, pass me the other 10. Here's another 10, bitch. Fam, thank you, Carol. In USDs. You know what I'm saying? You need to take your ass to the bank, go inside, tell the teller, I need 50 racks in Americans, in Andrew Jackson's. I was going to say bitch, but let me just chill. You don't want to call the teller a bitch. Okay? Walk out with that bitch. Walk out with it in your hand. Get on the phone as soon as you walk out the bank. Like, nigga, what? One hand with a brick phone of money and the other phone in the hand. Nigga, what? 6ix9ine, you ain't got it like this. Isn't the IRS on your ass? Bro, come on, fam. I shouldn't even be saying this on the live stream, bro. I'm giving the game. Then they were, bro, if I would have jumped on, you see, this is why I'm not, like, I can't be in this position, right? I'm not a rapper who's like beefing with 6ix9ine, but if I was, or if he was trying to beef with me, the podcaster, I would have been like, nigga, wasn't that all of your rings, chains, necklaces, cars, all that shit getting auctioned off the other day? Broke boy? The fuck you gotta make me do this shit for you, 5? Are you crazy? I would have been like, nigga, what you talking about? Oh, my neck. I'm Frankenstein. I don't know what the inside of a trunk smells like, 6ix9ine. Maybe you could tell me. Listen, those ones are free. You can't even reuse them. I already said it on a live stream. But nigga, you gotta get up on the game, bro. You should have came in with that shit in the clip, bro. Fuck giving Shoddy and these guys $1,000. This is the same niggas who put him in the trunk. Go smash his baby mama. Fly her to Toronto. I gotta give these niggas all these ideas, bro. Holy shit, man. 5, if you see in this now or if you watch this back, run those ideas. I don't even care, bro. Free of charge, fam. Call Sarah Molina. Get her on the horn. We need the video of you donkey fucking Sarah Molina. Not me, because that's pause. But we need that uploaded into the interwebs. This is how you get this nigga, bro. I'm going to call you later, bro. Fuck, man. This is fucking pissing me off, man. This guy's scared of heights. Listen, fam. There's just ways about doing this. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get on the internet and troll these niggas, you're dealing with somebody above your weight class. These little, not little, but respectfully, these little Toronto niggas that you've been just like bullying online, you know what I'm saying? Even bad man who get online with you and then you just overtalk them and you do whatever you do, that works over here in Toronto. You're dealing with the big boys now over there in America. You got to be equipped, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
Show some money, nigga. Nigga, you in the, hold on, why am I even talking to this nigga? He's in the backseat of a car. Nigga, you riding, bitch. Yo, show niggas you in the backseat. Show niggas you.
Oh, man. Nigga.
Your friend coming down with some money? Show some money, nigga. Nigga, you in the, hold on, why am I even talking to this nigga? He's in the backseat of a car. Nigga, you riding, bitch. Yo, show niggas you in the backseat. Show niggas you in the backseat. Look, he's embarrassed right now. Look, show niggas you in the backseat of an Uber right now.
This is awkward.
Oh my god, yo, why we even entertain a nigga in an Uber right now? I'm out of here, bro.
That's a black truck.
I'm out of here. A black truck, nigga. Get some black cars. Get something else. He's out of here. Yo, cook them. Yo, now the world knows Top 5 got no money. He's literally in a backseat of his Uber that his friend.
This nigga's dressed like a Skittles. yellow taping the man then, bro. Stop this, fam.
In order, because the nigga who ordered the Uber's in the front seat and passenger side. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That's what I do.
I don't know what to tell y'all, gang. 2-Piece No Biscuit said all his rented ice is gone. Y'all don't remember, like, he went through some shit. I was watching multiple videos about 6ix9ine's stuff getting auctioned off. Maybe Top 5 doesn't watch enough internet stuff. I'm terminally online, so I'm ready for any troll. You know what I'm saying? I already have a Rolodex or a database of all of the different mishaps that has happened to everybody on the internet. So if you come for me, I'm equipped. I'm gonna talk about all your shit. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he's just not as equipped. Who? Jamari. Let me see. Jamari. I'm showing you, I'm equipped. I'm watching random channels that don't even be on that hip hop shit. Okay? You have to be ready for these niggas, bro. Salute to Jamari. Jamari makes some dope videos. Y'all know who Jamari is. 2 years ago? No, it wasn't that. How long ago was this? Let me find this video. 8 months ago, cannot accept his downfall. Is this it?
So it has been a pretty long time since we last caught up with my cousin, Tekashi 6ix9ine. And at this point, it's been a whole 5 years since he was officially freed from his sentencing, which shocked the world.
Y'all could never cooperate with the government and come back. Y'all could never do that. I'm a living legend at the age of 24 years old.
This is, you need to equip yourself with the content, bro.
At that time, he was still arguably the most viral rapper online, coming off a string of hits that mirrored his idol 50 Cent in the early 2000s.
Tell him what you running. New York Miles, right? Tell him what you running.
And just like 50 back then, Tekashi positioned himself as the master troll in the entertainment industry. The dude who said and did whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, and laughed in your face if you had something to say. Previously kidnapped, no longer afford to do so. I mean, that shit adds up insanely fast.
Is this it?
And for a while there, he was constantly moving homes and having a hard time making money to afford his lavish lifestyle. But obviously, it would be made clear that this was a massive mistake to think that he could just walk around by himself so freely, as he would infamously get beat down in the bathroom of an LA Fitness.
Yo, this is Jump 6ix9ine, bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a
5. All of this is ammunition, bro. At least I didn't get jumped into freaking LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? Blood all in my hair and shit. Come on, bro. Like, don't make me have to do your job for you, bro.
I'm saying, bro. I'm a fan.
Now, shortly after this, it began to be more apparent that Tekashi was having financial issues. Basically, that man Uncle Sam came to collect his money that he owed him. Because not only had his popularity declined a lot since its peak, but the record labels really don't seem to care for him, and the antics no longer garner enough attention to translate to streams. So him still living this high-end lifestyle and spending money to buy actual diamond jewelry and all these cars and other material possessions was a downright stupid thing to do. Failure to pay his taxes led to the IRS raiding his Florida home and seizing quite a few assets from cars to luxury handbags and expensive jewelry. Apparently, the guy failed to report his income for the last 4 years, which made me very surprised that it took this long for them to actually do something about that, especially considering the fact that he's constantly flaunting money and wealth online. So now you have the IRS auctioning off his shit, including a diamond-encrusted Bruce the Shark pendant, another spinner shark, another custom jewelry, and various smaller pieces of jewelry from grills to chains and rings. He also had a Lamborghini Urus sell for $175,000 and a 2017
a Urus that's probably like 400,000 he had to sell for 175,000. Broski, you're not equipped with this information? Look, the man is selling, he sold it. It's not even selling. Man, them already bought this shit, bro. He had to auction off all his shit. And he's talking shit to you. Just to reiterate for anybody who's just jumping in now, the man said Top 5 is broke. All you got to do is just pull up the tape. What you mean I'm broke? What about all of the shit that you got auctioned off? Where's your jewelry, nigga? You didn't even get robbed. You got a nigga with glasses, with thick ass glasses, came and said they put a number up for your shit. Said, yo, you know what I mean? Going once, going twice. Yo, 10,000 for you for the shark piece. Come on, bro. Let this nigga diss the shit out of
Custom jewelry, and various smaller pieces
Look
of
at this. All of this gone. 15,000 for the freaking watch over here, for the Cartier watch. 36,000 for the pendant. Earrings, 20. What is that? An earring? Oh, gold rings. A gold ring with a 6 on it. 2,500. Damn, bro. Next time. Maybe next time, because you were not ready this time, bro. I would say at this point, and salute to Top 5 if he sees this, note this, okay? When it comes to battles versus 6ix9ine, you are right now 0-3. Damn. Holla at your boy, okay? We'll get you ready behind the scenes so that the next time that you come out into the ring, right, you'll be Diesel and shit, phone ready in his hand, okay? We might need to hook up a microphone to the phone or put your earbuds in so that you can get maximum amplification on your voice, okay? Because when you see Whack 100 and guys like that, when they get into their phone shit, they're not dumb, eh? They make sure that their mic is up, okay? They might have their earbuds in, or they might even use the cord so that they can get maximum volume on their earbuds and shit like that, or on the mic. And then they yell loud, bro. So next time that you go up against 6ix9ine, because we can't take a 0-4, bro. No more. Don't even get on the phone with this nigga unless you go to the bank. Okay? Just listen to what Friday's saying. Don't go on, do no more, no mas, unless you go to the bank and you're ready. All right? Carol says we know Top 5 kryptonite. Yeah, that's a friggin' kid with purple hair and pink gloves. Anywho, let's move on. Let's find some topics. Let's find some important topics in the world. What's going on in Afghanistan and shit? I'm playing. Let me put y'all onto some music here. Just a quick music check here. I want to give a quick salute to Ghetto Concept. I seen that they were dropping some new music shit. Let me just pull up my Instagram. Let's go back on the gram here. Give me a second. Let's pull up the gram. Because I seen Ghetto Concept was dropping some new music. Let's see. And y'all know Ghetto Concept from back in the days. Too much for much, too much for that. These guys right here. All right. Oh, this is from 5 days ago?
South Bronx, growing up in an environment of poverty and devastation, found innovative ways to express themselves. Without access to traditional arts or recreational spaces, they built a grassroots cultural movement that would later be known as hip-hop.
Some back in the days content.
Live and direct in every aspect. Don't know the stilo.
Don't know the stilo.
Word up. Ghetto Concept. You don't know that Rex slave. Come on. What's the name of the runaway train that ran tracks and Angus tracks when I was steaming out your mind frame?
Hold on. You're almost finished doing what? Comic Gang Scrum. What is this? Goy Mill Killer says, can you look up at the webcam for 2 minutes? I'm almost finished. You're almost finished doing what? Are you tracking my facial recognition? What's going on here, bro? Stop this, man. I was like ready to do it too. Like, what do you mean? Do you want me to go? Do you want me to turn left? Do you want me to turn right now? Like, chill, fam.
To knock the blocks off of mediocre men from here to Bangkok. I manifest beyond the physical. Individual criteria, Prince of Iberia. The more the merrier. When Mr. Snuffle is serious, rhymes records regardless. How should I start this? You never win this, you finish. For more the flavor that you savor. It's my pleasure, whatever you want, I will provide it. It's been decided. By all concerned, you've earned one from the big brother. So yo, say this drama for your mama. Nigga, you came with it, but I caught up cause I'm too fly. Too fly. That's how it goes, Mr. Nice Guy. I jump on it like I Chris this jock. Tick-tock, flip-flop, if I will ever stop.
Woo! Probably getting that big old copyright right now, but maybe not. This is over live at Much Music. But as we fast forward, 2025, back at it. Okay, Ghetto Concept. This is the cover for their new project dropping soon. All right, Rexdale, Lawrence Heights, or Lawrence West. Okay, this is because you know, man like Quadro, he's representing Rexdale. Okay, and Dolo, he's representing Jungle. A lot of people just thought it was just a Rexdale group, but they representing both sides. There's some music in here. Can I hear something? Where's the music? Where is the music? Because they played something with a snippet. Is there music in this one? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Everything, Chris. These haters want shine, but these haters got look from a wrist. I got hitters from the Vern all the way down to the J Strip. These hitters from Rex, Youngsville, and you know me from the bricks. All the way downtown to the park, yeah, everything, Chris.
Let's go. All right, so they got a whole album out here. I'm just checking to see if there's any different features that we could look out for here. I think it's just all them. Yo, when's the last time Ghetto Concept dropped an album? Gang, do y'all remember? I feel like the last time they dropped the album might have been like 2010 or something like that. Holy. I'm glad that these guys are dropping some new shit, man, especially in these days and times where like veteran MCs are coming back and getting their just due. I would love to hear this whole project. Is it out right now? Let me just double check because I see so many things popping up on my timeline. I don't even be reading captions. New musical alert, Ghetto Concept, legendary album. It's out now. Okay. I'm probably going to get a big old copyright for playing that now. But yeah, this is out right now. Go check out the new Ghetto Concept stuff, man. This beat is hard. Trouble double, go ahead, nigga, mumble. Yeah, they're not down with the mumble rap. But yeah, man, salute to Ghetto Concept. Also, another person I want to put on y'all radar. NGN, my bad. NGN CJ. Big salute to NGN CJ. And the whole NGN crew. I will say this about these guys here because it's a crew of mans. I interviewed NGN So Sick back in the days, and he was there with NGN Reckless, who was actually dealing with some legal issues that we reported on not too long back. But the thing is with these guys, they're like one of the last crews of guys, right? Like all of them have NGN in their name. So there's not really that many crews left that I see that there's like a conglomerate, you know, like Odd Future, different type shit like that. Let me see if I can run some music.
What's good, Toronto? It's your boy NG and CJ. I just released my new single called On The Go. You guys go check it out. It's out on all platforms right now. I also just released the NGN mixtape called Last Call. It's out on all platforms. You guys go tap in and let me know what you think.
I've been on the go. I've been stuck inside that mode. I've been on the go, I've been on the go. I've been stuck inside that mode. Pouring shit outside my door, but I've been grinding like I'm broke. My bitch do everything that I want, so did the last bitch that I love. Shit don't last for the moment, I just stay focused on that dope.
So it's a BCB convenience also. I gotta start rapping again just so I can get on the show because I don't rap. So I it'd be weird for me to get on the show and just podcast, but I want to get over on the show and maybe spit a 16.
Get that shit like provolone, get me some hot, got too much hoes. Get too young and make a toast.
Been not down, feel like I float.
Probably gonna get a big old copyright for this. On the go that we heard that. Let me just play one more song and then we can get on to some fuck. All right. He also he opened for T Grizzly.
But I'm just walking this shit out of break. For me and the rank, you might just go blind if you stare at my rank. Niggas ain't solid, I know they gon' sing. I've been on the go, I've been on the go. I've been stuck inside that mold.
So yeah, man. Salute to the whole NGN crew. NGNC.
No, I love you.
What's this right here? Coming soon, November.
And I know that you love me too. It's just that sometimes
This might be out by now.
enough. At least not for us.
This is different me, only me I need. Locked in with twin, you double me. Think I'm colorblind, only seeing green. Bitches on my line, try to spill the tea. No strings attached, but those choosing me. OT and back for another lead, for another play, for another steal. Try to run it off till I hit a bell.
Yeah, man. Salute to NGN, CJ, and the whole NGN crew, man. Like I said, look out for new music. We got a lot of music that drops in Toronto. I know sometimes I sit over here, get on these live streams, talk about everybody who tripped over their shoelace and all type of bullshit. But we do have a fruitful music scene out here that y'all can go through any of the catalog. Go through the We Love Hip Hop catalog and find some of these artists out here, bro, because we definitely interview a lot of people. But what else do I got on my list of things to get into? Oh, I found some fuckery. Y'all ever hear of an artist named Sad Boy? She's a woman, you know. Let me pull up this page here. Sad Boy's beefing with somebody, and I didn't know who this person is, right? I'm afraid to look up at my camera now that this guy's asking me to, like, yo, look up at the camera a little bit more. All right? Yeah, Sad Boy, she's been doing her thing for a while. Big salute to Sad Boy. She says she's got some beef with a guy named Johnny. Okay, and it says Sad Boy exposed, and this is a message she has from somebody. It says Sad Boy exposed Johnny. He said he never fucked with you like that. You was just a collab. And then she responded, I make music and sometimes clown and dance to it. He happened to be one of those clowns. Or I guess clowns dance to it. He happened to be one of those clowns. So I don't know who this Johnny guy is. This is apparently the stream that she's talking about. And she put waist jute over. She put waist jute down here. Put the clown emoji over his face. At your boy, urine boy.
Johnny, can you let me write you?
Who is this guy? Urine boy. Is this on Kick? Let's open Kick. 1 second. Or was that on Twitch? That might look like Kick. Let's see if we can pull him up. Does she have anything else in here? So I guess this is supposed to be him speaking to her via DMs. Right? He puts the heart emoji, says, I was thinking about you. And I know this is him because she put the clown emoji over where I guess his name would be. What's his name now? Urine Boy. Let's pull up his page here, gang. Cal said, who the fuck is Johnny? Listen, fam, I don't know, bro. There's bare streamers out here. He better be somebody who's got a lot, who gets streams, bro. Because if not...
We're back. Cena, what up?
Man, fuck this shit. If not, I might have a rant. Because these guys avoid me like the plague. What is this guy's name? This must be Kick. Urine Boy. Because I don't see this shit right now. Oh, with B-O-I. Let me check that. Urine Boy. Oh, here we go. I think I found him. This can't be him. No way. There is no way. Let's go up on the talks and the ticks. Because y'all are like, who? Who? Listen, bro, I'm not even going to be like, oh, you don't know who Johnny is? Nah, B. We don't know who Johnny is. You might, Sad Boy might be giving this guy some clout that we didn't even know about. Yearn Boy. Let's see if we can find him. Might be like a TikTok star, ain't it? Is he it? Oh, here we go. We found him. Yo, this TikTok game, bro. These the YN world, bro.
So good. Keep trying the sneeze. You have it on.
Wait, hold up. What can I do it? Bitch, wipe me down. I'm a a-hole. If you ain't got
Yo. I ain't even gonna say it, man. I'm gonna leave it alone because y'all gonna be like, oh, you're old, you don't understand. Actually, I ain't gonna say it. A lot of y'all YNs be gay as hell, bro. Oh, here we go. We got the content. Johnny unfollowed Sad Boy and is with Eve again, and Sad Boy takes to IG and is mad and tries to expose him. Dun, dun, dun. And then this is Sad Boy over here. I got time today. Stop bringing this waste you to me.
I got these bitches mad again.
And this is, oh, shit. W's in the shot. Yo, this is how Sad Boy's moving right now? Okay. I ain't mad at it. Give me more. Let's go. More fuckery. Let's go.
About no money, but it's always about the men.
I gotta mute that. So, okay, here we go. Y'all only think it's calm when a black woman is quiet. I'm not letting shit slide no more. If you want what's best for him, stop messaging me about him. Woo-wee. What else we got in here? Is there any more tea? And then I guess him with the cloud emoji, we already saw this.
He's talking like a
We saw this.
and I really don't.
Ah, okay. I'm not gonna deep dive into this. Sorry, gang. I know who Sad Boy is. All right. Sad Boy's doing her thing. No, I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't ask any questions. Ask no questions. You'll hear no lies. All right. Thank you. Sad Boy's moving like how top 5 should be moving. Okay. I was just gonna question, maybe just ask, like, because at one point in time she was on fire. I feel like I even have her as my number 1. I think I might have took my list down. I know I took the list down for sure. Yeah, I had her at the number 1 Toronto rapper at one point for 2024. One in the chat, and then we'll get off of this. And this is why they probably hate me, because I'd be asking questions. I just want to know. I want to know. One in the chat if Sad Boy is still hot on the scene right now. 2 in the chat is she's kind of lukewarm. She's kind of cooling off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she even had the Drake cosign. Right? There was a point in time when Drake was touring, and then she was like taking pictures like backstage with Drake chilling. Like, it was She was on fire them times. Oosh. Tough room. Damn. Well, okay. Salute to Sad Boy. Okay, I just be asking the chat because same way we got to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Check the temperature. This is what live streams are for. It's like market research and data and stuff like that. You get to find out how the people really feel in real time. I haven't seen any ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Juicy Hamburger says hard to keep that fire. Yeah. And she's, listen, don't even get it twisted. She's in with the right people. I think she signed to LVRN, right? If I'm not mistaken, if that's the name of the label, the same one that's that runs with Summer Walker and Black and all these different people. So she's in good circles, right? But I think what Sad Boy needs is a hit. She just needs one undeniable hit, not a Toronto hit. I'm talking about a hit that is getting played on top 40 radio in America, and now she's out of here. You feel me? But yeah, salute to Sad Boy. And salute to whoever that Johnny guy is. Actually, not salute. No salute to Johnny. Fuck Johnny. All right. We standing with Toronto. Johnny, fuck you, bro. You got beef with Sad Boy. You got beef with me. That's how we doing it for the 2026, man. All right. That's how y'all want me to be. Anybody Toronto, get in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Knows that, fam. Anybody you try to diss from Toronto, we knows that, fam. All right. Okay, getting on to serious topics. Because I'm an idiot, yo. The missing black boys. Okay, let me get serious for a second. Because we covered this, I think, one time for the last year and change. So I feel like maybe I haven't been doing my due diligence as far as how much needs to be highlighted. That for the last 2 years, I would even say, more than even the time that it's been covered on the news, but for the last 2 years and change, there has been a rising amount of missing black boys in Ontario. Okay, we reported on this maybe about 6-7 months ago, and we reported on it 2 times actually, because when that kid Makai, if I'm not mistaken, or Kai, I think his name was, the kid who killed the 15-year-old kid who killed the 72-year-old grandmother, he was one of the missing black boys. All right, so I have started seeing a couple of more things popping up, and I just want to highlight it because there hasn't been like a lot of new news, but I seen a post over here on Straight Out to 6. Big salute to Straight Out to 6. And they posted here, black boys represented more than 40% of missing youth cases reported to Toronto police. Right, so this coincides with the whole missing black boys in or black children. I want to say black children in Ontario. It says new data shared with the Toronto Star shows that the black boys account for more than 40% of all missing youth cases reported to Toronto police, despite representing a much smaller share of the population. The statistic, my bad, which tracks missing boys aged 12 to 17 from 2023 onward, highlights a stark and disproportionate trend. Advocates say that the number is to point to the growing crisis and calling for urgent action from families, communities, organizations, and all levels of government to address the underlying causes and to improve support for vulnerable youth. All right, so big salute to Straight Out to 6 for this post over here. I was looking up some stuff before we started this live here, just to see if I could find out if there has been any updates, any I don't know, anybody who's even trying to see if they can solve this problem or if they're getting any headway as far as solving the problem itself. So I did find something from a few months ago, and salute to Brandon Gomez. Let's see if I could pull up his interview here. He got to speak with Olivia Chow, and he asked her some questions about this. So let's see what Olivia Chow, our mayor, had to say about it.
That's right.
People feel
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have to
It's
ask you this
working.
question
Okay.
because it's an important question that has impacted the community, and it's regarding the numerous missing Black boys.
Yes.
Have you heard about this?
100%.
We were also one of the first to report on this story.
That's right.
People feel like politicians, the police are not doing enough to spread awareness, and they're concerned and wondering why aren't Amber Alerts issued when young Black kids go missing?
Mm-hmm. We see you, we hear you, we understand the concern, which is why we're doing all these programs to support folks. A lot of them are young Black kids.
But some
Lots
families
of
don't feel like the police is doing enough. Some families feel like there should be different teams, maybe.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Can we get that answer again there, Miss Chow?
A lot of them are young Black kids.
But some
Lots
families
of
don't.
them-
Because that answer just sounded like a canned response that you would give at a telemarketing company.
The King Street card?
Yes.
But are you going to make different teams maybe to help support? Do you feel like the police is doing enough to protect young Black kids
well-
and search and locate the missing young Black kids?
Well, they said they are doing their best. I don't
But do
know
you feel
yet.
like police is doing enough?
Well, you notice 2 days ago, we now have a new police service board chair. The police service board, like police is not up to the mayor, it's up to the police service board.
But you're a
Okay.
powerful woman.
Oh, well, we put in, there are 7 members of the board, okay? First time.
That's the passing the buck. This is what I'm talking about. Let me go back to exactly here where she said the first time, because I didn't like that response.
Well, they said they are doing their best. I don't
But do
know
you feel
yet.
like police is regarding the numerous missing Black boys?
Yes. we
Have you
know.
heard about this?
100%.
We were also one of the first to report on this story.
That's right.
You weren't the
People
only
feel
one.
like politicians, the police are not doing enough to spread awareness, and they're concerned and wondering why aren't Amber Alerts issued when young Black kids go missing?
Mm-hmm. We see you, we hear you, we understand the concern, which is why we're doing all this program.
He asked, why aren't Amber Alerts? I don't know if you can hear what he's saying, Miss Chow. Why aren't apostrophe T Amber Alerts put out when these missing Black boys go missing? Let's try this again.
We understand the concern, which is why we're doing all these programs to support folks. A lot of them are young Black kids.
But some
Lots
families
of
don't
them-
feel like the police is doing enough. Some families feel like there should be different teams maybe to help support. Do you feel like the police is doing enough to protect young Black kids
well-
and search and locate?
No. Don't move on to the next question. Answer the first question first. Why isn't there Amber Alerts? Okay? Because, with all due respect, when Amber goes missing, the alert goes off crazy right away. Okay? Sarah Pritt too. However, when Jerome or Tyrone go missing, oh, he ran away. Oh, he's with the man-dem. He's just chilling with his friends. Okay. So without answering the question, she's just going to be like, yeah, there's program, and I'm not even going to mimic her voice. There's programs and blah, 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 blah. Like, bitch, no, answer the question. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. I ain't calling you a bitch. This is why they don't come over here.
The missing young Black kids?
Well, they said they are doing their best. I don't know.
But do you feel
yet.
like police is doing enough?
Well, you notice 2
No?
days ago, we now have a new police service board chair.
Right.
The police service board, like police is not up to the mayor, it's up to the police service board.
But you're a
Okay.
powerful woman.
Oh, well, we put in, there are 7 members.
Like, I'm not the one who hires these guys who are shit at their job. I'm just the one who runs the city. But I'm not the one who controls these guys who are trash at their job. Like, come on now, fam.
Members of the board, okay? First time 2 days ago, we now have a new board chair. And that's Councillor Shirley Carroll. She gets it. She totally gets it.
Are you
okay?
saying that there's going to be some good changes happening?
There is going to be very good change happening.
Okay.
These guys are frustrating me, man. I hate when I get spun around, bro. Like, I don't like that feeling of getting spun. Like, there no questions got answered right there, fam.
Mayor, before I let you go, this is a show, so we do want to get to know you a little bit.
I'll move on. I'm sorry, gang. I thought I reviewed part of the clip, but I didn't review the whole clip, man. Salute to Brandon Gonez. Okay, I know he tries to keep his relationships, and he's like the clean version of me. You know what I'm saying? Like the clean Metro version of me. Right? Because me, I wouldn't have been like, all right, let's move on. I would have been like, wait, you didn't answer the first question. Where's the Amber Alerts, fam? So the Amber Alerts don't work for Black? Right? Hold her feet to the fire, fam. These programs, okay, why don't you and the chief of police have some kind of meetings so that we can address this, publicly address it? Because if you really go online and try to look up missing Black boys in Toronto, there's sparse information on it. Okay, Salute it Down to Earth. They were in the chat earlier. I don't know if they're still here now. I seen him cover it, but unfortunately, I just, and this is no shade, his channel is not getting enough push in the algorithm for people to see that the work that he's doing over there. Okay, you know what? Let me do this because people be saying that I'm an asshole, but I got nothing but love for you, baby. Cause he be covering the shit. Let's go to the channel. Is this it here? That's not it. It's one of these here. And I'm gonna go to the channel here.
In the clip.
Let's see. Let's go because I know he covered this shit. Right here.
Bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast, the Down to Earth network with your host, Sean Myrie. Yep. And please subscribe. They just don't want to listen. They rather listen to their friends. They're more influenced by their friends. So they run away. They seek refuge with the friends instead of their parents, right? Some of their friends might have a more lax relationship at home where they could have their friends live there with them, or sometimes their friends have their own place. It could be a guy, it could be a girl, right? Trap houses, for example, where if you look up what a trap house is, some of these boys could be involved in it. They call it trafficking with the females, but I'm hearing this new thing in regards to the young boys that they're like trafficked in a way to basically do dirt for older individuals doing illegal activities like breaking into cars, robberies, etc. Right? Probably even luring girls for sex trafficking. So this is the other part of the story people don't want to talk about. No, they don't want to talk about that. Yes, not everybody is guilty of these things, but no one wants to talk about the dark side.
Listen, Sean's spitting. Okay, we don't always agree on shit, but he's spitting right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him right there. There's a lot of these guys, and I'm not trying to downplay any of the kids that are actually missing, because when they pop up pictures of some of these missing kids, it'd be looking like a row of mesquines. Okay, good kids. For the people who don't know what mesquine means, if I put in What was the last thing? Let's see. Missing Toronto missing black boys. Okay. One, there is some coverage, but not really a lot. Like, for example, this is like Atlanta already. They're already talking about this. Is not even Toronto anymore. Brandon Gonez still doing his thing on this shit. But even the stuff that when he was covering it, right? What was the most recent one? Let's do this one here. The pictures up here, this kid looks like a gangster. He looked like he might be a gangster. You know what? And this is the kid right here. This one right here that I'm circling. He's the one who murked the 72-year-old woman. So they found him. And as far as what Sean was saying, as far as some of these kids being in the trap house and all that, perfect example, this kid right here. Okay, but this is from a while back. I think this is an old video for real.
But our story on the missing black boys in the Toronto area.
I'm happy that we're finding the boys, but at the same time, I'm still sad because I saw, another missing boy today, and it makes me so concerned as to what is the root of the problem.
In our last update on the BG show, we shared that 6 black boys between the ages of 13 to 15 were missing in the Toronto area. 4 in the city and 2 in Durham region. What?
Yeah, this is an old video.
They want to cover complete fuckery. So I'm going to use my platform to talk about it. They want to cover complete fuckery. So I'm going to use my platform to talk about it the best I can by just creating an awareness that hopefully it'll land in more people. I have no problem you sharing this post, doing this post, stitching this post, because this doesn't make any sense that 20 black youth have gone missing and
20
no news is talking about it. They want to cover complete fuckery. So I'm going to use my platform to talk about it the best I can by just creating an awareness that hopefully it'll land in more people.
Yeah, so it's not really heavily covered.
I have no problem.
But from what Sean was saying in his video, there are some cases of missing kids, but there is also like some of them are just demand them, right? Salute to one of the homies. Okay, I don't know him personally, but a gentleman that I talk to behind the scenes via DM. Okay, every once in a while I'll give him some advice and shit like that. And cool guy. Okay, but I don't even know what he looks like. He doesn't even have a picture on his Avi. He'll just ask me for advice and stuff like that. And if you see this, salute to you, brother. But he'll ask me he'll send me a paragraph, and I read the shit, and he'll be like, "Yo, OG, what about this situation here?" How he asked me, okay, and I'll bring some of this behind the scenes stuff in front of the scenes. He asked me one day, "Yo, OG, as a man who used to be on the road, how were you able to get off of the road? How are you able to stop hustling without your homies or whatever, the gang, being mad at you?" And I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, what is he talking about? What do you mean the gang being mad at me? And I was like, nah, bro. When I decided to quit, I just quit. And to be honest, if I want to be really transparent with y'all, it was during the time when I was still potting, when I said, I'm done with the roads. Okay. And that's not a stunt or anything. That's actually bad. Okay. But when I decided to stop, I wasn't part of a gang. I wasn't part of any type of organization or anything like that where people will be looking at me weird, like, yo, what do you mean you quit? And he couldn't understand it because in his mind, he was like, yo, from where he's from, it's almost like mandatory that he's part of a gang. Even if he's not even trying to get into the bullshit, for him to just be able to walk around and just not be bullied and shit like that, he's probably had to join whatever gang that represents his area from a young age. So a lot of these guys, I say all this to say, a lot of these guys, when they say they're quote unquote missing kids, they end up joining gangs and they're just spending time with the man them 24/7, going on licks, going on drills, doing all types of wild shit. And their parents might not ever see them again, unfortunately, until they're on the news or until they get a phone call saying, yo, is this your son? He's in jail. or God forbid, is this your son? We need you to identify his body. So I don't know. I just want to keep the awareness going. If there's not a lot of platforms talking about the missing black boys, and I'm not trying to diminish this in any type of way, because I'm sure there's a lot of parents whose boys are really missing. Good kids that got abducted. We don't even know what the fuck happened to them. Okay? But if there's not going to be a lot of coverage on this shit, at least a platform of this size needs to be covering this as well. So stay tuned. I will be circling back and talking about this again. I am reading the comments too. Big salute to who was saying this. Let me see this comment here. Carol says DJ Zara should try to do an independent investigation on the situation. Yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is a story that needs to get more attention. You feel me? Big salute to Lamar Lashley over here in the chat, also watching from the vertical screen. All right, and big salute to everybody who's watching on whatever screen that you're watching, because now we have two options over here on StreamYard. You can have the vertical and the horizontal screen going at the same damn time. So we out here cooking. We cooking with grease. But I got one more topic for us, and I'm going to touch the road, okay, so that we don't go over the 3-hour mark. Ford. I want to talk about my boy Dougie. Let me bring it back to Dougie for a second. Doug Ford wasn't happy with these speed cameras. We even want to know what y'all think about the speed cameras before I even play this video. Because the speed camera thing, as a driver, I hated this shit. But I'm a driver, so I'm going to be more biased when it comes to stuff like that. Bruh, you get the mail, and you see a picture of yourself driving, like they just catch you from above, and you're like driving, and they say that you went like 55 or 50 in a 40 zone. You're like, bruh, nigga. Let me ask y'all, before we start, actually I'll start the video first, and then we'll get to it, because these speed cameras are freaking pain in the ass, bro. Shit piss me off, man. This nigga spent bare money on them too, or the province spent bare money on this.
Well, the Ford government says it's putting,
and it says Ontario invests 210 million in traffic calming measures to replace speed cameras. So not only did we spend a shitload of money to put these things up in the first place, now we're spending a shitload of money to replace whatever different things that we're going to use instead of speed cameras. I eat that thing.
$210 million towards road safety infrastructure, with its ban on speed enforcement cameras set to take effect tomorrow. The Road Safety Initiatives Fund will go towards speed bumps, raised crosswalks and roundabouts, as well as high visibility signage and increased police enforcement in areas where speed cameras were previously deployed. The transportation minister says $42 million will be immediately provided to all impacted municipalities, while the remaining $168 million needs to be applied for.
Damn.
Well, for more on this, I'm joined now by Burlington Mayor Marianne Mead Ward. Great to chat with you. We spoke just not too long ago, and I know that you weren't in favor of the removal of these speed cameras. First off, let's talk about the initiative from the government. Is this a healthy alternative for the speed cameras being removed?
This shifts the cost of traffic calming from lawbreakers to taxpayers. So this is impacting your tax dollars. Every resident out there, whether you follow the law or break the law, you'll now be paying for traffic calming measures. But there's also a lot of caveats. So places like Burlington will not be eligible. We were in the process of installing our very first speed camera. We never put it in because the law changed midstream, and the regulations for the new fund are that you can apply to replace a speed camera. Well, we didn't have one. And so how is the government going to be helping all of those municipalities across the province who hadn't yet gotten to speed cameras, because we still need traffic calming measures to replace what the speed camera was going to catch. And it still remains true that speed cameras are the absolute best way to deter speeding and to put the cost of traffic calming measures where it belongs, on the law.
I ain't even gonna lie, like, it is annoying as the driver, like I could be annoyed at catching a speeding ticket for the cameras or whatever, but I'm not against them. I don't think they're a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? What I will say when it comes to some of these speed cameras is it really minimized the amount of police that I was seeing out there on the road with the little speed gun. I'd rather see the electronic speed camera than the freaking police standing there with the speed gun. Mind you, I'm not doing anything wrong anymore, but I still have that like hustler brain where I would rather just get a ticket at my house than get pulled over by the police. And sometimes I like to smoke weed sometimes with the whip. I ain't even gonna lie. For all you cops that's watching, just chill, bro. Don't pull me over. But man left to bun a thing two times. Like, I'd rather get a freaking ticket at the crib than whoop whoop, and you pull up behind me and you smell the weed, and now that speeding ticket turns into something else. Like, shit. We don't need. And then there's niggas who you can get it worse, fam. Pause. Okay. They come through, they hit you with the speeding ticket, right? Pull you over, smell a little, I feel like I smell a hint of cannabis in your car there, sir. I think that gives us, what do they call that? What's the words? What's the words there? Legal procedure, not legal procedure. Probable cause. That gives us probable cause to be able to search your whip. Okay? Don't worry. It just take a couple of minutes. All right? Just step out the car. Step out the car. Step out the car, sir. Oh, shit, man. You would have been better off with the damn speeding camera, bro. Okay? Now you're stepping out the car. Oh, shit. They found the burner. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Damn. It's over. Oh, there's a body on the burner. Oh. This food for thought.
Lawbreakers, not on taxpayers.
Your city was in a bit of a unique situation, given that I remember you telling me that you were in the process of installing these cameras that your city purchased a bunch of them. So two questions here. Are you going to be seeking reimbursement from the province? And how much are these cameras going to cost the taxpayers of Burlington?
We're into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, not only with the speed cameras themselves and some of the infrastructure and signage, but we studied our municipality to see where they should be deployed. We have 52 schools when you count all the different school boards and public and secondary, but we've only looked at we were only going to put them in 6 locations.
And it doesn't even matter if they put them in 6 locations. Oh, let me answer your question right here. Is top 5 going on Vlad? I don't know, man. They're taking too long to get this shit popping, bro. It was supposed to happen like last week, and I ended up reporting fake news. Fake news. It's not happening yet, man. I'll keep y'all posted. Let me see. Speed camera. They were damaging these shits. They was damaging the shit out of these. Look, Guelph police investigate damaged speed cameras. Toronto police provide update on 16 speed cameras damaged overnight. 16 overnight.
Automated speed enforcement cameras across the city. As you may have heard, overnight there were 16 automated speed enforcement cameras damaged across the city. This is in addition to the Parkside speed camera that was cut down in the early hours of September 7th. At this time, I can tell you that officers are analyzing each occurrences to gather evidence and identify witnesses.
I got the most Jamaican ass nigga up there too. 2 months ago. So this is like, and they're saying this is back in September.
We have additional investigative resources looking into each one of these occurrences. Our divisional major crime investigators will lead the investigation across the city. But this is ultimately a service-wide approach.
All right. Let me see what Dougie got to say about this shit today, because I know they just he He just made the announcement today. Today is officially the day that the speed cameras are coming down. So no more. Let me see if there's a more recent video, because before I went live, there was they didn't put up a video yet. Cameras make our streets safer. Brampton counselor, shut up. Well, actually, no, shut up. You're right. End of speed cameras. Here we go.
Good evening. The cameras are...
Actually, hold on. Let me see if there's another one here. Yeah, let's use this one.
Good evening. The cameras are still up, but no pictures are being taken. It's the end of automated speed enforcement cameras in Ontario, including 28 of the cameras in Waterloo Region and another 12 which are in Guelph. CTV's Jeff Pickle back on this story for us tonight, joining us live from Kitchener. Jeff, you were out getting some reaction today. What were people saying?
Yo, Jeff Pickle is a wild name.
Saying?
Well, Tony, a little bit of a mixed bag here. Some saying they think that the ending of this program was a mistake. Others say they're very happy to see it go. But nearly everyone I spoke with said they would be fine with cameras if there was some flexibility around when they were used.
A sigh of relief for some drivers.
I did get dinged, but only once, surprisingly. It wasn't even in town. It was in Drayton.
As the eye in the sky closes around community safety zones.
I think I would say at first I was a little skeptical on speed cameras, mainly because, hey, you had to slow down and I got a ticket.
In place of cameras, there will be signs. The region says the community can expect new provincially mandated school zone signage to be installed across the 28 school zones where speed cameras were used. The province providing the signage, which is expected.
Man, them, pay attention. We're so immature, bro. Let me pause the video for a second. Let us get the laugh off. Okay? Let's get it all the laughing out of our system about his name, Jeff Pickle. All right? Get it all out of your system. So that we can concentrate at the topic at hand. All right? Yes, we know his name is Jeff Pickle. we're past that. I swear I'll grow up one day. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Seriousness.
Signs. The region says the community can expect new provincially mandated school zone signage to be installed across the 28 school zones where speed cameras were used. The province providing the signage, which is expected to go up over the coming days and weeks as the cameras come down. The region says tickets issued on or before November 13th remain valid. Speed camera tickets may be received in the mail on or after November 14th, and vehicle owners are responsible for paying or disputing a ticket by the date indicated on the ticket.
So if you got any tickets before November 14th, all right, it's still on. Go pay them shits. All right? Pay up.
Over the ending of the ASE program mixed.
I'm glad that the speed cameras aren't there. It felt like a bit of a cash grab.
It does the job, so they're annoying, right? But I'm glad we have them for the safety of the kids.
Parents say speed is a factor at some schools.
We've seen a lot of people drive really fast and kind of aggressive.
Those against speed cameras say it's more of an issue of their operations than the
I want to hear. My bad. My ADD is kicking in. I want to hear what Doug Ford got to say about this, and then I'll end this topic here, because I know they got this nigga under pressure. Under pressure. But this is all old shit of what he had to say. So he hasn't said anything since the rule change today, because he's been talking about this shit for a month. You see bare clips on this shit. All right.
Premier Doug Ford was asked about speed cameras during a news conference near Brockville, with a law banning speed cameras set to take effect this Friday. He says the province is ready to help pay for other road safety measures in municipalities where the cameras were active.
Here's a story I heard just from Mississauga. They had problems with these speed cameras. They weren't slowing down. People are still running through. They came up with a great idea. I guess the mayor did, because I think the world of the mayor there. and Mayor Parrish came up with an idea. Let's get speed bumps in. It stopped immediately. Immediately, you can slow people down, have safe school zones. So that's the number one area people want. Obviously, they want more policing at the point of school hours. They want the signs flashing, and they also want the turnabouts. So we're going to put a tremendous amount of money in making sure our
The turnabouts. Oh shit. Neighborhood talk. God damn. Holy shit. My bad. My bad. I got distracted.
communities are safe, and that these municipalities stop gouging the taxpayer.
Premier Doug Ford was asked.
Yeah, so yeah, Doug Ford thinks it's a money grab. He ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Again, I'm conflicted. Part of me, the selfish part of me, I would say the selfish part of me is like, yo, all right, bun them cameras. But at the same time, I could understand how those cameras would work, where they would maybe help people, you know, it would deter people from going as fast when it comes to school zones and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if they do have money allocated in the right ways, which they rarely do, but if they do in the right ways, where they're going to be spending this, where it can actually also slow down the drivers without having the quote unquote money grabs of these cameras, then I'm with that too. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Doug Ford. All right. R.I.P. Rob Ford. We always gonna do that. And yeah, man, hopefully things work out. I don't know. It never does. But yo, one thing I wanted to check out before I get off of this live here, because I was just seeing here, like, I just pulled up my Instagram, like, holy shit, man. I'm telling you, this story, it has legs on it. So don't expect for the story to end anytime soon. I know it's like the most regarded friggin' whatchamacallit type of story. It's not really important in the grand scheme of things, but here it is again. They need to tag us. Holy shit, man.
News, bro.
Talk to me.
But didn't a man piss on Drake?
Oh shit. Yo, it's a
This nigga gotta
Twilight
bring up
Zone.
old shit,
It's a
man.
Twilight
No,
Zone.
I'm always
Neighborhood talk. Drake denies old rumors that he got peed on by T.I.'s cousin in a movie theater. Story says, nah.
It's different than like peeing on someone's leg. Much I can say about my nigga Kel.
Holy shit. And I told you all some of the other stuff, right? Before we get out of here. I wonder if this chick tagged me now, man. She needs to tag We Love Hip Hop or tag all of the man them. Like, Jesus Christ. These guys are just ruthless with the ting, fam. No tags, fam. Just relentless. See me in the comments here? Can we get a We Love Hip Hop tag, Tasha? Holy. Disrespect. Say Chisel. They just responded to my DM, so they'll probably be changing this soon, but just a idiot thing, dog. Like, no tags, fam. You see how these guys work in the game, bro? Just vipers, fam. I had to hit these guys up earlier, like, broski. Right? These guys did their thing because at first they weren't going to tag us. This is like, yo, then, you know, Natural jumped in the comment. Credit We Love Hip Hop. Trent Out Loud. Big salute to Trent. How are you not going to credit Friday Ricky Dread and DJ Czar and DJ Natural Wave? All right. That was all three of us on that right there. It's a super idiot thing, dog. Like, at least these guys, after I hit them up in the DM, they circled back and tagged us. Listen, it's not a story. I'm just doing a little observation before I get out of here. But anyhow, I think that's all we got for today. I keep on thinking that this is Wednesday when I'm doing my live, so I usually have something tomorrow to show y'all. But I'm working on the rise and bloody fall of the Go Get 'Em gang. Look out for that documentary coming soon. It's actually just a full documentary on all of the different members of the GGGs that were doing that. Yeah, were doing music, and how Top 5 tried to turn a street crew or gang into a record label and ended up, I guess, failing profusely because everybody's in jail or dead. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. So look out for that documentary coming soon. It's going to be crazy. And we'll be back on Monday with a new episode of the podcast, episode 633. All right. Until then, we are off of this. Doses.